Is this thing on?
Oh no, is it? Smile.
I think it might be.
Oh shit.
Hello, everybody.
I hope that after that bad word I said in my bad.
Bruh.
Oh my god. Sorry, you know, I literally 1 second into the stream in GTR, we're already gotta start off on the high note.
Oh my god, Icy. Yo.
How are you doing?
I am doing alright. How about yourself, Icy?
I'm feeling pretty good. I just finished packing like at like 5 o'clock, so like an hour and a half before stream. I got my work schedule, so you know I'm ready to go. I'm ready to just spend the rest of the night commentating before I go to bed for my flight.
All right. Oh man, it's been a while since we've done one of these. Oh shoot, it's been so long I forgot to implement a bracket command.
Oops.
Oopsies. Hold on, I got that for you. Just a sec.
It's all good. I think it's my first time like on the commentary side for I guess like what used to be Friday night now gone Tuesday night.
Puh.
I don't think I ever did. I know I entered a few, but they were always like right after I got off of work. Like they would start at like 5 for me, and I would just be like, well shit, how am I gonna enter? Because I just got off, I gotta go home, I gotta, you know, shower, because you know I'm out all the time. And it's just like, so now I get to have the fun commentator privilege where I don't have to worry about checking in, I just have to show up eventually.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Well,
I think they're just
I haven't handled juggling like this in a hot minute. Where's the event lobby? There it is. All right.
Do not fear, because if you ever need to check something, you know, now you have a code. Because I feel like usually, like, the fight nights always have, like, one person, right? Is either you or, well, what's their name? Like, PX something? I'm forgetting.
PX or me handles the stream.
Yeah.
Like, PX would cover for me when I couldn't stream because of work.
That's right. I could not remember. I feel kind of bad, because I'm pretty sure they helped out the Anime Evos before as well.
Oh yeah, he helped Anime Evo too.
What a homie. Wherever they may be out in the world.
Probably out there, throwing out some glow sticks at the Love Live concert. But yeah, welcome everybody to the first ever Great Tuesday Rumble, or the Grand Tuesday Rumble, as I accidentally called it on Twitter not 5 minutes ago. I didn't do that. How's it going, everybody? I'm Kyobi. We got Icy Soapy on the mic along with me too. Hope you guys are ready for some Puyo action tonight. I sure am.
I can't believe this is happening. 2 Tetris commentators commentating Puyo.
What do you mean?
Did you remember last fight night? We're Tetris commentators now.
Oh my god.
I think they're just finalizing bracket though for this the Tuesday GTR.
Yeah.
Because I think everyone checked in.
Looks like yeah, Zahn just said the go. Bracket's about to start. We're gonna get our first game underway as soon as he lines me up a match.
Hell yeah. Like 21 people in this bracket, which is pretty good, like for, you know, debut.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of Puyo peoples.
Heck yeah.
You know, I see some new players in there as well.
Yeah.
Like I think
there's a few new faces in here. Like I don't recognize Bhanu, Kai, but why? Tony isn't a regular at our tournaments. Co-op is also a new face. Gooseman, Nen. I don't think Fino enters this frequently either.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I'm just like, I have not seen these people in a while. And we got like the classic regulars too. There's Void, there's Yoshi, you got the Shiro, and we got some of the offline talent too with Zyflare right there. Like, there's just a lot of people in this bracket. Like, this is a good debut.
Oh yeah.
I've been keeping track in like the Rising Puyo and some of the other chats, and some people are streaming their POVs too. So I'm probably gonna like go back and watch some player POVs afterwards, see what they think. Get in their head.
Oh boy, okay, it looks like we got our first match going on. I need to tag these guys real quick.
I think Sausage Place already tagged them. Maybe, I don't know. Also, they're creating commentary duo names for us.
Oh my god.
We have Icyobi and Kyobster.
Kyobster? People actually call me Kyobster on Wednesday Night Fights back when I was able to do that.
I think I kind of remember that from the stream or something. I don't know, all the nicknames kind of blend together. And I like Kyobster though, that's a good nickname for you.
Yeah, people have called me that at WNF.
I believe it, dude. I think the best part about like WNF was nicknaming each other, like straight up.
Huh.
I feel like a lot of West Coast, I appreciate everyone's kind of like tag callers. I feel like everyone on East Coast always do like real names, so that's kind of boring. I like it when people say their tags.
Until like someone brings up like a sus tag, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of like the fun of it, right? To see which one of you is a degenerate.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm just saying, man. It's not your fault someone named themselves like Lord Jerkoff. That's Octopimp's fault.
Oh my god, Octo.
But that was really funny. That was really funny, though.
I love you, Octo, but goddamn.
That was a funny WNF. I love Octopimp. I love his voice acting a lot too. Like especially his shitpost for like Joey Wheeler.
Oh, he does a godlike Joey Wheeler voice.
Hell yeah. I remember watching some of his DMD campaigns when he was playing them. Those were good times. His Huckleberry voice was very crisp. Oh.
Oh man, sorry Kai. I'm about to do you a wrong real quick.
Are you picking their stuff?
Yeah.
For them?
Cause I don't have a Klug in my repository, oddly enough.
Huh. Hydrate redemption. Good thing I'm on stream to hydrate while Kyobi's working. Stop slouching. There is no slouching. We're all sitting up. We have blankets around us because this bracket's giving me chills. Literal chills right now. As we wait for
our first match is gonna be Bhanu versus Kai5126.
Okay, I haven't watched either of these players, so I'm very excited. I like watching people I haven't watched play before.
Oh man! So our first match is gonna be Japan versus Canada.
Wait, is Bhanu actually Japan?
I
did not know that.
Bhanu says he's from Japan. Check it out.
Oh shit. I did not know that. That's pretty sick. Damn, this is lit. You have like the other, then you have North USA with Canada. This is perfect.
North
what a good
USA!
Start.
Oh my god, I can't believe we just did Canada wrong like that.
I'm sorry, I love Canada. I went there one time and it was great. Maybe again for Frostfire, who knows? See, I like Kai's fun fact because I feel like so many people got into Puyo because of PPT1. I don't know many people who didn't. Like, no one says they got into Puyo because they play champions. Usually that's like the dedicated players, right? They're like, oh, thank God, finally, competitive client.
Looking forward to this match.
And Bhanu means Tetris. The superior in the matchup, but not as superior if you can't play it. So this should be interesting. Because I really like watching Tetris players play Puyo. Because they kind of, I feel like some of them just default to like, you know, the power chains and just like, whatever they can freestyle.
Oh man. We're about to get started here. Can we just talk about how Kai got into Puyo Puyo because of Puyo Tetris 1, just like me? So Kai's, we're kindred spirits. They and I.
I agree. Also, you might need to change the scene because I can't see if they're playing or not.
Oh, they're about to
hear
start. They're picking
Okay.
characters.
We gotta see those character selections. Oh, okay. No Uwu Clug, so already disappointing.
I'm here.
For Uwu Clug.
All right, and here we go.
Alright. Oh yeah, here we go. This is some freeform. We got some stairs. Or sandwich, excuse me. Forgive me.
Oh, Okay, Kai cleaning up a little bit. Yellow's not playing nice with Kai.
Oh, I thought maybe they just kind of like forget the yellow and just opt for the purple instead, but it doesn't seem like that's what they want to do.
Are they doing right to left stairs? That 3-chain's gonna kill Kai though. Oh.
I think they were trying to, and it kind of just became reversible, and it was unfortunate because then the no purples came, and there's nothing you could do about that.
Yeah.
Oh, the one and done GTR.
It's a bulk. No, it's not a GTR, but 2-chain. 2-chain to counter back.
Oh, I sort of like negate everything. Usually, like early games, there's always like one trash left over.
Oh no, the yellow on Kai's column 3 is actually gonna be a problem here.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. Reset the GTR.
Oh. Well, I think they probably could put that green on top of yellows, you know, get that little 2-chain link. But that's kind of an annoying dig, because I don't know how anything works here. Oh, never mind, I figured it out.
Ooh,
I got it!
Nice purple thorn.
He had the 3! Oh, it would've been a 4! Oh my god. Kai, no, not like this. Go back and watch the VOD. You'll hate yourself for missing it.
No, Kai, dig with the greens. There you go.
Oh, ooh.
No, wait.
Please. Yeah!
3-chain going
There you
down.
go.
Let's go.
Do you have the activation getting if you use it? Yeah, because now it'll give you the link to the yellow.
Yeah, nice 3-chain.
Oh, it was a 5? Wow. Kinda crisp.
Ooh.
Can you just study more? I knew I'd win.
I'm allowed to coach Kirby combo. I know what we're talking about.
They shouldn't be listening to commentary anyway.
True, because I could be wrong.
Or we can make fun of them.
That's also true. Honestly, I feel bad when someone like messages me like, "Hey, I heard what you said on stream." I'm like, "Shit, yo, my bad." It happened. Smile. Kind of a tedious thing though here for Kai.
Oh yeah, this is pretty precarious. Kai's going for extremely greedy stuff here. Trying to set up some kind of a chain, but there's got to be some more digging. Yeah, the purple on column 2 is a really good move at the moment.
Yeah, I kind of like. Well, I'm kind of like Kai understands like what he sees other people do, or they, sorry. But I feel like the issue is Bhanu kind of plays like they're alive. It's okay. They're good. They're good. Just eat a red. Just eat a red. It's not coming. That's unfortunate.
Yellow, red, miracle piece.
Actually, that double red will link the blues or the purple. Sorry. Dang.
Oh, now they can. Now Kai can dig with the blues. Oh,
You know.
Bhanu.
Bhanu kind of has that swap mode for you. It's just a bunch of power like 2s and 3s to like make your opponent play Tetris. Which I respect. Because like a bunch of powers are gonna do a lot more damage, right? If someone can't match with like a quick what's a 3. Makes it very hard.
Yeah, like oh, it seals off Banu's blues, so Bhanu has to pivot now. That's a good pivot for Bhanu now.
Yeah, I like this. This actually links really well.
I like.
The blues.
Did you catch Banu's last minute flip with the green purple there? That was awareness. Good stuff, Bhanu.
Yeah, that's what you need right now, because I feel like if Kai can get to a point where they are allowed to build a big chain, I'm pretty sure they can outchain Bhanu, but the issue is you have to survive every single hellfire that just won't stop. So you gotta kinda like pick up the pace a little bit.
Oh, I just realized something.
What's that?
I could probably move the logo later.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna do it live.
Do it. Show me that editing power while Kai shows me his way to dig. Because Bhanu, I got another quick power coming up. It's gonna be a 3. Really hard to deal with if you're Kai. Look at the speed it feels like for Kai right now. I gotta give respect to the quick 3-chain rush, right? If your opponent can't deal with it, it's kind of their problem, you know?
Yeah, right?
This also just reminded me of how I used to play PPT1, where it was just like, what the hell is a 4-chain? It's all about these 2-3 clears. I can't help but see myself in it.
Oh, 2-chain. Kai building the green tall to defend himself.
Oh, that's so smart.
There's a 3-chain. Bhanu's gonna take a lick now.
This is so good if you're Kai right now, because you can keep Bhanu to like lose momentum so badly. I'm like, wait, what?
I'm not sure what Bhanu's angle is right now, because he just blocked off his blue, and now the blue just got sealed off by garbage, and now it's Bhanu's turn to swing momentum in their favor.
I feel like Bhanu kind of just clearing until they like find the perfect piece that they like, but the issue is Kai can't find what they need. Oh, never mind, there's a hellfire.
Power 2 for Kai, power 2 for Bhanu. Kai's gonna take a hit here.
Ooh, kind of sussy right now. There's not a lot of ways to get down for Kai.
Kai could go into the green right there, yeah. I think... Word? Yo, the 4-chain, let's go!
Wait, is that gonna link the blues up there? Oh, it's not. One off.
Oh, the 3-chain! This might hit Bhanu's X! It does!
I need to study more. I knew I'd win.
That was actually pretty clutch from Kai. I did not see that 4-chain coming out. That was some good pasta, as they would say.
This could be anybody's game.
I think it is anyone's game. This also looks kind of like Brawl style.
Power 2? Ooh! Bhanu's stack is very uneven though, so the impact of that is very minimal. Yeah, Bhanu gets that free 2-chain to fight back against Kai.
This is so unfortunate. They needed to clean that green up. Oh, this is really bad for Kai because everything's buried.
Everything's
what do you
buried.
do?
Oh, Kai! I don't think Kai is cognizant of their next piece because that double red could have went in column 1, but instead they sealed it off with the greens before they could.
Yeah, that was so unfortunate. I feel like they're feeling the panic.
Oh
no! I could clear the greens, could have done the 5. It's hard though. It's hard when you're new because there's just so much to watch for, right?
yeah.
Oh, the 1 trash. Don't. Okay, I like that. Oh, see, it would have happened if he. That would have been very bad. It's not bad though, because it's kind of ruined their GTR on Kai's side.
Oh, wait a minute! Wow!
Wow.
That was a buff 4-chain.
Bhanu's kind of clutch with these power chains right now.
Yeah, Bhanu's power chain game is actually really solid.
This is kind of nasty.
Yeah.
There's so many power 2s. I kind of like it when it's just evolving just like pure hellfires, because they're just kind of punching each other.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
So Bhanu's gonna move on 5-2 here.
That was a good game. I kind of interested to see how Bhanu does against their next opponent. Where they just hellfire them constantly.
Bhanu's hellfire style against Void is up next.
Oh, it's over. Never mind. Void knows how to play hellfire style.
Don't do that to them. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Bhanu. Not like this. But I thought Kai had the idea for the GTR at the end. But man, that 1 trash piece laying on Call of 2 just kind of messed with their rhythm so much. It was very unfortunate. But what can you do? It's hard. when you're not used to, like, you know, those 1 or 2 trash pieces that land in those rows. But that's okay. Let's get a quick bracket update while they handle up the other stuff. You know, Zyflare, Blue Jacks. Zyflare 2-5. So Blue Jacks are moving on. So congrats to Blue Jacks. I think they played a few times before. And
Yeah.
Blue Jacks is very good.
I definitely recognize Blue Jacks.
Blue Jacks is kind of like, I feel like underrated because, you know, it's kind of hard to beat the shadow of some of the top Puyo players. But Blue Jacks is extremely strong. And then, you know, you still have a Mitsu beat But Why 5-0. So, you know, not bad. Good job, Mitsu. And good attempt for But Why. Tony 5-2 co-op. Co-op, I believe, is a Tetris main. So maybe a power change not coming out tonight.
Hearing all these Tetris mains come through, aspiring to join the Puyo ranks makes me so happy.
Same. I think
as a former Tetris main, I feel for you. You can do it, guys.
I agree, man. And I'll tell you what, Puyo felt so much better after I used it, after like dropping Tetris. You know, the trash feels so much nicer in Puyo. And nicer, I mean, it feels good when you cover your opponent and it can't hurt you back. But it's not always the case. I think, who do we have up next? We're getting the winner of Gooseman and...
Yeah, Gooseman and Nenilein are playing right now. And then the winner that plays Yoshi, and that's the match on stream. Oh, boy.
That's a tall order right there.
Very
tall
tall
order. That is
order.
a tough one. Because it looks like, yeah, Braga's kind of moving pretty quick. We have PuyoTet, I think Shiro are playing. Another tall order there. I mean, nothing feels so awkward or weird when it's like, yeah, I beat my opponent. It's like, okay, go play Void or Shiro next, or like Yoshi.
Hey,
it's like, oh.
Eventually it's gonna happen.
That is true. It feels kind of good though when you beat someone, you go into the top player, because then you have your options select, right? Because it's like, well, I lost to Yoshi. What am I supposed to do? Or it's like, I beat Yoshi. I'm godlike. One or the other.
What's a good way to balance out that view? Honestly, if you ask me, like let's say you're playing against someone who's incredibly godlike. Let's see how many rounds you can take off of them, because it's a really good metric of how far you've gotten.
I agree. I think sometimes people play top players and just get demoralized because they just feel like they're getting smashed. They don't realize that you cannot measure yourself to someone who's like been in the game since like the dawn of time. Right. You gotta get used to like the slow catch up. But thankfully it's not as slow because they did all the groundwork right. So as long as you steal their information and add it to your own, you can catch up pretty quick. If you're wanting to just grind out the pain.
Alright, I need to go look for an image real quick.
Go for it. I'm assuming you're hunting for those fun facts.
Yeah, I'm hunting for everything right now. Let's see.
I see Yoshi and them are making you work for some of these characters. Who the fuck is Goo Goo Man?
It's more like I should have had these, but like this list I've been given is kind of incomplete. It's fine.
It's okay because you know what? I kind of like it when people like pull out the characters like no one's really heard about in Puyo. Like, you know, like a lot of people like to pick Ringo or like Arl or like Shezo, but then some people brings out like the little potted onion or whatever, good character that doesn't get enough love, or like some of like the little enemies in Puyo. So you gotta respect the people who pick those underground characters. I don't think we've seen them since like what, Puyo Fever on the GameCube.
And Quest, technically?
Yeah, Quest doesn't count. I'm sorry. Because I don't even think that got localized. So I'm trying to go off of like what like an average Puyo person would probably know. Because I guess Quest is pretty in the know nowadays. I think. It's kind of like Temtem, right? Like, you know what quest is if you're into the game. So I don't know if it's like in the know as much as just in the know for that scene.
Okay, so we're still waiting on the winner of Gooseman versus Nen. Who's... Okay, I'm looking at the losers bracket. We got Snide Watt versus Kai playing. Anameru and But Y are going to be playing in losers right now.
Okay. I think Anna did not show up, so I think they're getting the fat DQ.
Oh yeah. Kirby Combo just got the free pass.
Yeah, I mean, you take those. You know, sometimes all you have to do is show up to win. Literally.
Please change the Japanese voices before someone picks Rosat. But why?
I like Rosat's English voice. I think the English voices get a bad rap.
Yeah, exactly. And who doesn't want to hear Venti?
True. I like them saying Venti. I don't know, man.
It's funny.
I'm gonna be honest. It is. I think some of these people that are like Japanese only voices are just giga weebs. I'm just gonna be honest. You don't know what the Japanese voices are saying, so like, wow, it sounds so cool. But I trust me, some of the translations are not as like omega crazy as you think. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to burst the bubble. Genshin players, exactly. It's exactly like Genshin players, Kirby. I'm glad we understand each other.
Look, I haven't touched Genshin since launch.
Just honestly for the best. Genshin, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think it was very good. Great. I also don't like gachas, so I'm gonna be like, yeah, they're probably not good. The only one I ever got into was like Dragalia, and that lasted about like 6 months.
I'm currently stuck on Project Sakai Colorful Stage right now.
I have no clue what the hell that is.
It's a rhythm gacha game, but Vocaloids, but also like, you know, like Bang Dream and Idolmaster and all that, except with the Vocaloid focus.
Okay, I know Idolmaster at least because some of my friends have played Idolmaster.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry for them too. Don't worry. Alright, let me retweet this tweet I have suddenly been pinged him. Let me just give you that a little smidge. See, look at there's the amity. I see. How do I know? How do I know these players' tastes? Here's the thing, Unreal. Weeb is a mindset, right? That's all. And visual, or I'm gonna say dab because you can't see me dab. But I have dabbed.
All right, we're gonna get our next match pretty soon.
Oh, yummy.
We got Yoshi versus Nen won, so Nen is gonna have the honor to play Yoshi.
What the fuck is that image? I have never seen that before. What is that?
It's a carbuncle eating some Puyo.
Did I just confirm that Puyos are actually gummies then? I can't tell if it's a meme or not. I legit don't know. My lord.
Restarting soon.
Oh yeah, I'm making a point to ask pronouns. So we got Yoshi the he and Nen the she.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. You're coming in clutch, Kyobi.
Yeah. House versus Austria. Holy smokes.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I put in the facts wrong.
Fun with you.
I put
fine.
the URL on the facts. So Nen's fact is that she's the second translator in Precise Museum. Thank you for all your work.
Oh.
Thank you for all your work. You're one of the unsung heroes of the fandom.
Yeah, I agree. I watched a lot of the the Puyo Chronicles translations. Those were pretty hype. What a homie. Oh, double GTR. Here we go. Alright, so this is looking... yeah,
Oh, Yoshi is schmovin'.
Yeah, I was not gonna say it, but there it is.
Power 2!
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's pretty messed up. Why would you Hellfire them? At least let them build the chain. Look how efficient Yoshi's chain is too. This is a very rough situation to be. Oh, is that gonna be a 6 attack?
That is a 6
Hey.
attack.
It doesn't even break the chain either. Look how easy that was to clean up for Yoshi.
Oh
On the tail.
man.
Too bad.
Did you enjoy my technique?
I think that is the scary part about Yoshi is that, like, they have hit this point where, like, they don't care who they're playing. They're just gonna practice whatever they feel like or do whatever they feel like. And like, oh, is this person, you know, just we're casually playing? I'm gonna pull out, you know, these 6 attack chains, and good luck. It's up to you to figure it out. Very rough.
Oh man, wait, we got the Puyo, we got the garbage Puyo in column 1 for Nen. The green on column 3 is gonna be a bit of a thorn in her side. Not like Yoshi's harassments are just gonna. Oh, Yoshi,
I feel so.
we gave you like 5 watermelons like 5 minutes
Did you
ago.
enjoy my technique?
You don't need
Oh.
to eat her up too. Wait, that sounds bad.
Thinking emoji. Dude, that was pretty painful. She put down like 2 Poyos before Yoshi sent like 2 harassments. That felt very unfortunate because like the form knowledge is there. Oh my god, you rush?
Ooh, 3
Oh, here we
rush?
go.
But Yoshi's gonna get hit? Okay, so Yoshi has to angle into the yellows now.
This is your chance. You can
Oh my-
win this. You can finish
Power
off.
2! Oh no, you're not ready for this!
No! I just got yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red. It's somewhere.
There's no yellow though! Blue's still accessible?
clear.
Oh, I disagree with that single pop for Nen.
Don't worry. There's only a 4 chain to work off.
That's another 3 rows of garbage coming down though. The
Okay.
double red the quadruple red miracle dig?
It's not. I don't think there's any miracles here, Yoshi. It's just. It's kind of. It's kind of like, you know, if LeBron James plays some high schooler right now. It's kind of like what we're looking at.
Oh man. Okay, I'm doing another live adjustment real quick. I think that
Oh.
might look actually better. What do you think, chat?
Yeah, take chat's opinion because I'm kind of mesmerized watching Yoshi build this reversible right now, which is gonna make it very hard for Nen to deal with this. But good power 3. But Yoshi's gonna take it. Wow. Okay then. Oh, you know they're not just gonna trash build. That's not good.
Oh, the thorn!
Look at the purples there too. This is just. I think this is death. I don't know
Nen!
if Nen can build enough to survive.
The 7 chain?
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Yeah. This is kind of rough. I honestly feel like when you walk away from this
Did
set,
you enjoy my technique?
you don't even feel bad, right? Because there is just. It's hard. Right? You know it's hard. We know it's hard. No one will fault you for this L. So I am at least impressed by Mian's the basics though. Like the picks on the Q to like give him the extent of the GTR, very good, and they're avoiding color conflicts very nicely.
oh, the triple yellows on Nen's side forces her to commit into chaining with the yellows. Yeah, she has to get rid of that in order to clean up the middle stack.
I think it was a shame that she didn't put her red on top of the triple yellow, because she had yellows coming up right next, and the trash would not have
Too
buried
bad.
the
Did you
triple yellow
enjoy my
tower,
technique?
because it was like 5 rows. So she could have used it to try and fight back, but it's hard.
It is.
A good attempt though. There is like potential, right? Like her chain forms weren't that bad. It's just you know the
yeah.
speed.
She's got the fundamentals for sure. I can't wait to see your improvement, Nen.
I agree. Though man, I'm horrified by Yoshi's speed. Like just the casual 6 chain attack. You didn't need to do that. That was so much. And then Yoshi would be like, wow. It's because he's so nice and pure too. That you're like, wow, this looks so evil. And he'll just smile at you while you're being buried 6 feet under. And you're just like, what are you supposed to do? When he just smiles as he gets the shovel out, you know, he's filling up the hole with your body in there. And you're just like, wow, GG, smile. And then you're just under the ground, you're forever. You'll like have to eat your way out of all the dirt. You strive to be that good one day. I too am guilty of trying to strive that much. I think everyone wants to be good at Puyo that plays Puyo. It's a long road, but it's doable.
Oh, you're killing me.
Don't worry. There'll be lots more to peel from this next VOD. Or, not VOD, the match, excuse me. I keep thinking we're in post for some reason. Oh, we have Void? Is that Void on stream? I love Void.
We got Void on stream, yeah. I'm waiting on Blue Jacks.
I do have gear, pizza. I'm actually entered in Guilty Gear at Frosty's. I'm ready. My Giovanna, it's like 2 weeks.
Oh, let's
it's
go.
Over. Yeah. I thought like it. Oh, go for it.
No, you go first.
I was gonna say, like, I bought the game on release, I bought the season pass, I just have not been able to play at all because I've been working like all the time on like tournaments and stuff. But I finally able to play offline. It's gonna be lit. It's my first tournament, pretty much. What are you playing, Guilty Gear?
Ramlethal.
Of course, understandable.
Yes, I am a
She's pretty
person. I'm a
good.
person of cultured tastes.
Dude, I don't know if Eureka is still like this. I remember, I think it was like labbing and watching other people's streams. The only way to punish like Eureka 1 is like just block and then grab. But it's just like, just blocking is so hard on net play, and it's also already hard offline. So it's just like, what do you do? Besides go and play Puyo instead. That's right. Giovanna, I'm sorry, Kirby Combo. She has a dog. What do you want from me?
Sorry, Void. I don't got anything right now for you, but yeah. Up next, we have Void.
Acorn?
Yes. We have Void versus Blue Jacks coming up next.
All right. That is a good image. I like it. This is the quality Void I would strive for. I appreciate Void. Void's been my practice partner these last few weeks for Frosties. You know, I've been watching him learn Front style. He's already really good at it. So I'm hoping we'll see a little bit of it today. Or tonight. And then Blue Jacks, I don't think I've ever seen him play Void. He's on stream.
Void's a killer.
interesting.
Like, near the end of the run of Friday Night Puyo, Void has been absolutely dominant in the PC bracket.
Oh, yeah. Void is not besides him and Yoshi have been on like such an omega grind in tournaments. Like, Void himself has been entering like the double limb Japan tournaments too, on top of the leagues. Like he has been looking to throw hands everywhere.
Oh yeah, no, Void. If you want, I'm just saying, if you want to play it safe on betting those channel points, Void is. Anyway, starting match here.
It's a good pass.
The power 2 for Blue Jacks, hold up.
He is strong, but actually I get that rebuild down. He's got the speed though.
Is Blue Jacks gonna extend? Looking for purples? Got the purple extend with the yellow power chain, the double banana split.
Greens. Oh, that's really bad. That's actually super bad. That just lost all his tail damage.
Actually, this might kill.
Oh wow, just barely.
Yeah, can we just talk about how Blue Jacks had like 3 powerful links in the middle of that chain there?
They were like, yeah, because they did what? It was like 3, 4, 5. And it almost costed them to trade back. Right? Because it's like, they only sent, what, 3 rocks? That's not a lot on a 10-chain link.
It was enough for Void that round.
That is true. But that's still terrifying, because it just takes 1, right? Slip up like that.
That's a 6 chain coming from Blue.
Good.
And Void only has a 3 chain to respond. Ugh.
I kind of like what Void's doing right now. He's trying to see what attacks he can get away with, but Blue Jacks just has the speed to build very quick.
I can't believe Blue Jax is gonna cost me my channel points.
We'll see. I mean, Void could go back to his try and true style. We know that Void can build very quick. I just don't know if we'll ever see Blue Jax go on the offensive.
The power 2? I think Blue's gonna take a hit here, yeah?
That's the worst. Like, but Void is just falling off like crazy.
Well, yeah, Blue has to fire here to protect himself.
He doesn't even trade back, which sucks because you don't even slow down Void now.
That's a 3-chain poise for Blue. It might be a 4-chain, actually. The purples might chain down.
This would be really helpful if it could, because, man, they are stuck.
No! Oh. Wait, what was Blue? Okay, Blue went for something way different that I didn't see. I don't know what Blue was thinking there.
And he was looking for a yellow-blue link into, like, green. But they all got punished because Blue Jax could not work on their column 3-4. So they couldn't link their trigger and their tail, which meant Void knew that they were safe to attack as much as they wanted, which was extremely bad. Oh, Blue Jax's tail is actually super.
Oh no! Look at that Hellfire!
Good attack. Void's tail, or not sorry, Void's. Blue Jax's tail does not work very well, so they have to just keep extending, which is bad because you don't have a lot of space.
Oh no! Blue was fishing for yellow.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I think they could have put that in their column 5 to get to the yellow if they put like the blue down so they wouldn't link the purple.
I think there was something ghost already.
Oh, was there? That sucks. That is very unfortunate. You do not want that to happen against Void of all people. Ooh, this is kind of rough too.
Ew! Look at that 3-chain for Blue.
Oh, but isn't Barry enough though? That purple or the green pillar defending Void like crazy.
Yeah, and that 3-chain's gonna open that entire chain up. Blue's gonna cut his chain, unfortunately, for that response.
I think that's actually good because now you can rebuild a bit easier still. You don't commit that many resources.
Oh,
yes,
Void's chain wasn't complete? Uh-oh. This is kind of bad for Void. Void's got no space.
You're on the wrong side. Oh god. Yeah, I think Void's just dead here.
Yeah.
That's gonna bounce you. Very good stuff from Blue Jax. Really keeping the pressure on Void by just being able to tank the harassments and just defensive play in general. See, I'm kind of like curious now if we'll just see like Void. I'll have to just try and build as big a main chain as possible to see if Blue Jax can keep up. But no, we're not. Void's gonna keep attacking. I like it.
4-chain though, this is gonna fend off. 3,
Yeah,
power 4.
I don't know what Void's looking for right here.
Let eternal darkness consume.
I'm not quite sure why Void keeps going for these early aggression plays when Blue Jax has just been willing to pop their main chain completely. To like try and punish. Uh-oh. 3. Oh, that's not a good way down. No greens.
Oh, no greens! Oh, Blue's gonna fold? Okay. Blue
I
does...
respect that.
Yeah, Blue does have a few rounds to give, so...
Yeah, but I'm still kind of terrified for Void, because Void, that was another early aggression that worked that time, but they've been so hit or miss that I can't help but be a little afraid. It's happening again. Oh god.
Ouch!
Oh, yellows. Actually, that is actually kind of a hard dig. I don't know if Blue Jax can get down in time. It just takes 2 more yellows now, and this is over.
Oh, that's game. Oh no.
Oh, match point. I shouldn't have doubted the aggression, because Void is making it work now. Void's like purposely waiting, I think, to see the drought, or wait for Blue Jax to like commit to something unsafe, so that way he can pull the trigger. And then, oh god, that makes it, now he's not gonna do the aggressive chain. Okay, I like it. Keep on their toes. Wait, what is happening? There's no rings!
I don't know if I agree with Blue's maneuvers there.
I honestly don't know either. But it's so hard because Void's just wasted his 2 chain pops. I don't know what is happening, but Void's kind of looking a little sus right now.
Is that
This is actually not a bad position for Blue Jacks. It's a very...
Easy fast.
You just gotta be fast. But... Oh, the dig!
I think the big mistake there was committing to red on that one trash and not green when he had the red green. Because it meant that he had to double clear in order to even get reds to link again. Because now I have to go like blue, red, and now you still need a base color to get to that other red.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate because I feel like Blue Jacks was kind of like doing really well, but Blue Jacks just stopped fighting for some reason. I don't know if it was like the pressure or not.
Blue Jacks was playing fantastically, yeah.
It's like the last 3 rounds just had some hiccups. But good clutch on Void, like ran it back, what, 4 rounds, 3 rounds?
I think it was a 3-round straight run back, yeah.
Clutch master over here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm like laughing because I'm looking at bracket. Just see Kirby Kama got the DQ buy into playing Yoshi as technically his round 1. Good warm up round.
What a great warm-up round, oh my goodness.
Blue's block on the GTR was too committal at the end, unfortunately. I agree, Yoshi. It's hard. And yeah, there's nothing to be mad about Blue Jacks. He did extremely well. It's hard to, like, when a split decision can be punished immediately, because some players just do not let you get away with it. And Void especially is one of those players. Because Void will do that in price sets too, where if he sees like a single thing that looks like a potential mistake, he will just go for it. The fear does not hold back the Void. It's like Divinity, right? The Void's always so scary, and it sends monsters at you forever. Until you deal with whatever the bad guys in Divinity Original Sin 2 were technically called. He had the Divine, he had that weird ghost thing, I forget the name of it. It's basically just stuff from the Void anyways. Well, let's see, who do we have up next, I believe?
I think Void's coming back on stream.
Oh yeah, because Yoshi is still playing, I think, the curb.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at losers real quick while you...
I think we might get Kirby Yoshi first.
Oh, they haven't played yet? I would be down. I would be so down to commentate that. I'm sure Kirby would greatly appreciate my commentary.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Let's see, Snowball's actually on a pretty good losers run though while you're handling back. 5-0 on Kai, 5-0 on the Phenotype, and right into Helio. So, dude, they're looking pretty good after that 3-5 loss to Uwu. Then let's see, who else is on a loser's run? Tony's on one as well, 5-1 against Gooseman, and 5-3 against Mitsu. Zyfler also on a loser's run, 5-2 against Enna, and 5-0 against Bhanu. Or Bhanu? The Japanese player, whose name I can't remember how to pronounce, even though we just talked about them. Damn, dude, you got some losers runs happening, which is always exciting. Let's see, who was I play? Loser of Kirby versus, or loser of Yoshi versus Kirby combo. Then Tony versus Uwu, and then Helio versus Snowat. Good time. Good ones. I think we only have one loser round of 1 match. It's Nien versus Co-op. I think that one's still going. Actually, they started out too long ago. That's fair. Oh, they won. Nien, you know, showing up for the translations, getting a 5-1 on the board against Co-op. There you go. Into But Why. Damn. Let's go, translation team.
While I'm working on this, just want to give everybody a quick reminder that thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you're new here to the channel, I'm Kyopi. Pleasure to meet you. I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. If you're wondering about leveling up your Puyo play, I also do a weekly Puyo review stream that happens on Thursdays or Saturdays at 4 p.m. Pacific time. This week is going to take place this Saturday, not Thursday. So if you guys want to level up your Puyo game and want to just talk about Puyo and learn about stuff and whatnot, come on through to this stream right here at 4 p.m. this Saturday.
Oh, I love me some Puyo reviews. If you're new, Hyobi will help you. Got some good insight. Sometimes, you know, they spend like, what was it, like 10, 15 minutes on one round. Then they'll look at not just one chain link, but all the different, you know, possibilities to get you down. Hyobi is great if you want to kind of like broaden your decision making.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, anything. I've watched the streams, I can say this. Sorry, I'm looking at Kirby's fun fact because I don't know if you saw what I wrote in chat. I really enjoy Kirby combo because he's the only person who will get on the West Coast versus East Coast with me offline. And it's always a fun. I love my regional rivalries, so I'm always happy when there is someone to indulge me in whatever just word vomit I'm gonna spew up about NorCal or like West Coast versus East Coast. And I've been kind of, you know, making the jokes to Kirby combo about 4th place or finishing last, which I know my karma's gonna catch up to me eventually.
Why is the seed? Oh crap! I broke the thing.
Uh-oh. Going to 7-0 Icy Sophie. Well, we'll see about that, Kirby. My Puyo's godlike, so good luck.
Yeah, did you know that Kirby combo's gonna 7-0 you in Final Fantasy 14?
That is such a fortunate hashtag. I like it. But we'll see.
Man,
my FF14's class is pretty lit.
Every time I see somebody talk about Frosty Fausting's 14, I'm like, why is everybody talking about Final Fantasy 14 again all of a sudden?
It's so good. It's kind of funny because like my Puyo tweets for the event will end up in the FF tag. Because, you know, I'm doing the hashtag for Frosties. And people just like, what the fuck is this? This is not 14. I'm like, yes it is, smile. Puyo's here now. Alright, we got Yoshi versus Kirby combo. I haven't seen Kirby combo play in a while. That wasn't on his stream. Because I'll be lurking. You know, I get that knowledge checked. Oh, Kirby actually made a very awkward spot in his GTR. It's kind of annoying to extend. Keeping up with the 2, I respect it. Gotta be careful though, this is not the most safe.
Oh, Yoshi decided to not use the reds towards a chain for a 3? Oh, there it is. Oh no! That's gross.
A really good attack though.
Hey, Kirby's gonna cut! Mystery solved though. Is that a crit?
Not a lot though.
Is that a crit?
It's not crit. It's not crit. Look at the reds, they're gonna be right there to power. Or sorry, tail.
No!
The idea was there, but it's not gonna be enough. If only... Oh, that's all I'm gonna link to. Jesus.
Yo! Okay.
If only one more trash landed in that column 1, that would have been super hard to dig out for Yoshi.
Yeah,
but
right?
Only one landed there was so unfortunate. Unlucky, you know. Leave it to East Coast, not close out. Feels bad, man. You get another chance, though. I'm sure. This time Yoshi's... Or not Yoshi, sorry. Kirby's got it. It's kind of rough. There's no red.
Wait, Kirby's firing main?
He had no choice. After Yoshi forced that attack... Oh, the reds are cut, though.
Oh, no!
Unfortunate miscalculation there.
Woo, that was fun.
But what can you do? You know, it's up to you to see that red cut, you know? And it cut twice. It cut the tail and it missed the what's it called? The column 1.
Yeah.
But I think the attack was really good, though. They forced the, Yoshi to commit, like, really hard to defend themselves. But, you know, everyone gets one. Isn't that right, Kyobi?
Everybody gets one.
It's the truth. There's actually a lot of damage going on.
Oh, Yoshi's holding back? Okay, now Yoshi has to fire. Kirby pushes back.
Oh, this is kind of risky to commit to that all the way. You hope for no purples.
Oh no! I don't think Yoshi had a choice there in the matter.
Yeah, there's no purple, no green in the queue to even work with. You take those. You know, Kyobi. We're kind of seeing some of, the quote-unquote mid-tiers taking some sets and some round leads against some of the two best players right now.
Yeah.
Looking a little crisp, if you do say so myself.
Look at that four-side chain from Yoshi. Kirby's gonna take a lick here. This might be... Ouch.
Oh.
Back to the drawing board.
I don't think it matters, but the one chain's does not feel bad. I will say, I'm impressed that the Hellfire even negated, enough to bring that down to a rock, because that was a big 4-chain from Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
It's impressive damage on the Hellfire. Just a shame, that was against a 4-chain, and not, anything else. Okay, spelled up from Yoshi.
Oh, Yoshi just got denied his red link. Yeah. Chaining down a little bit. Kirby's gonna push back. Yoshi's gonna take another hit. No problem, though. This ain't a lot of garbage.
Oh, it's gonna opt for to break the tail instead of the main chain. I think it's super smart because now his full chain works again with the yellows. I forgot to sacrifice it. What?
Kirby's pushing back, hella.
Look at this attack though.
Oh, Kirby put in a lot of shekels in that one. The 5-chain, 3-chain pushback. Yoshi's out of resources.
Yeah, but Kirby doesn't have much either. So we're basically kind of back to even. Which is weird to say in Puyo, because usually it's never like that. Oh, right there, mini attack.
Oh, wait, Kirby! The red-blue on column 2 should have been flipped upside down, then Kirby could angle into the purples on the mid there.
Oh, Yoshi's committing.
Committing way too hard.
Back to the drawing board.
Wait, Kirby or Yoshi?
I was looking at Kirby's side.
Okay, yeah, because I was looking at Yoshi, I was like, this is a big power 3, and there's not a lot of room on Kirby's board. But, not too bad, honestly. Kirby's done a really good job. Oh,
Kirby!
Weird.
You're not supposed to take pages out of Rinto's playbook, Kirby. That's how you get killed.
Oh.
What?
Wow, only 4 trash off of that?
Hold
what
up.
The hell?
Let me just eat my words real quick.
Damn, I didn't do anything. I'm so surprised.
Oh my god.
Though. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. There's only 4 trash.
Yoshi's got the dig angle though. There's the greens. Here comes main chain going downstairs.
No, Kirby. Run. Oh, you're not fast enough though. Yoshi always finds his man.
Back to the drawing board.
This is the right
God. Yeah, I think that
Match point.
Yeah, I think there was so much potential that last jump, but I think Kirby kind of made a mistake by committing so little on the chains in that mid game. Like, there is no way those twos kind of killed Yoshi.
Oh my god, Yoshi's tail though.
It's gonna be hurt. That's gonna be a lot of hurt if Kirby doesn't do something to stop it soon.
Don't tell me that purple's real Yoshi. The power 2, forcing Yoshi to fire.
Good defense though. It's actually diggable. Just needs to green. There's a double green. That's all he needed.
Oh my god, the miracle
no.
trigger. 3, power 4, power 5 into the 6. Oh no.
It's so unfortunate. You hate to see it. I think Kirby fell into the classic trap of my attack land, commit the full instead of extending. It's all it takes sometimes. It's kind of sad actually. I still hyped when I saw Kirby. Yeah, you take the 2-0 lead. I was like, well, what's happening? And then Yoshi said no. 6 feet under once again.
Commentator's curse. It's all your fault.
It is. But it's East Coast. They'll get over it eventually.
Damn.
It's okay. They have the mental. If Yoshi was telling me correctly, they have the mental of fortitude of a grizzly bear.
Yeah, that score report's 5-2, but that was not a wash by any means. Kirby put up a fight.
I agree. Like there was 2 rounds where Kirby had like the advantage in mid game, just could not find out how to build a strong enough hit. And I think that also just shows like how much time Yoshi has played the game to just be so used to, you know, being literal a rock and a half of trash on the board and still getting like a full chain out. It's gross. They're both so good. That was a good set. That was a good one. I'm glad we got to watch that.
Oh man, I am so jazzed that we get to do this, that we get to commentate these kinds of matches.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I noticed that Kirby and Zyflare are playing. This is kind of like my bet for like the grand finals for Frosties, more or less. Because I mainly plays Tetris. Like he has a Puyo, but he's based on like swap mode. So this is the time to download some data on your opponent. You know what I'm saying? For the future. Alright. I think we're going back to Void now.
Yeah, we got Void and Rinto coming up next. I'm working on it right now.
My favorite Acorn versus my favorite Billy. This should be a very fun match. Rematch of Snow is Infinite, where Void gave Rinto the double limb, I'm pretty sure. Because of, what's it called? Love you too, Billy. Ah, God. Because I mean, let me bring up this skill, or sorry, skill. Skill is infinite, I mean, true, but Snow is infinite, but skill 2 for our good old play, because I'm pretty sure Void double eliminated Billy. I'm gonna bring up this bracket. If it was a double elim, 12-8 Void the first grand finals, and then 12-11 on the reset. So 2 very close sets. But Rinto was the one that sent Void to losers in the first place. So they're 2-1 last tournament in Void's favor. Which means it's time for the revenge match. With still no Bert to recommend Void and that one Billy from Alabama. It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
I forgot to slap pronouns on Rinto.
Don't worry.
Making it a point.
Sonic is his pronoun.
I'm trying to... I'm trying to make it a point here.
True. I appreciate it. I like this. I feel like they should add this to the Puzzle Kingdom one too. It'd make my life easier at least.
Yo, Moose, you're in the chat, but take a note.
Oh my god. Why does Moose get flamed every time there's a fight night or like tournament?
It's not supposed to be flaming. It's a genuine like, yo, take a note here. Put this in the next pack.
I cannot believe QOB would do this. Oh, see, oh, they haven't been the TEC overlays. That's pretty sick.
Oh, good to know. Okay.
I appreciate that. I wonder if people... I know, like, adding pronouns has been a thing to, like, the Smash GG and stuff. I wonder if we'll start seeing that, like, in, you know, on, like, those tournament overlays where they have, like, the player names and sponsor.
I know somebody who's been grilling Smash GG to put that in already.
I know a lot of people who want that in already. I think that is the next gen Moose. But we're getting the next generation versus Void, who I think is technically older generation, right? Void's been around a long time.
I'm not entirely sure. I only got introduced to Void because of Friday Night Puyo, so I don't know how much of an OG Void would be.
What I'm saying is, he's been playing since like the Puyoverse days when that was like the only option. Like back when in the tournament meta was big chain only, and like no one did like pokes or anything.
PuyoTet just won.
He's been around the block.
PuyoTet just one generation. Thank you, Yoshi.
Okay, so he must pull it less. I think I sworn he was more, but he's more than enough to send that harassment though. Goddamn! Look at the deeps.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
if Void wanted that. No.
That was a fun race.
Alright, well, let's see what we got. You know, round 1, going to Billy. Billy, you know, is a interesting player. They're very aggressive. Sometimes they just go for freeform. But when they're feeling like they really want the dub, they'll go back to GTR. So,
I thought I was expecting you to say we will go into all clears instead of playing the game properly.
I mean, I feel like the Billy all clear only really comes out if he's tilted or GTR is just not working. I don't feel like it's always been like, this is the setup. Oh! Wow, that actually worked. Kind of crazy, but not enough though.
Well, here we go. Oh, the blues aren't completely sealed yet. Thorn.
Billy all clear. Look. Wow. I think there's death, right? Because even if you get that, I don't
Hold up.
know.
Wait.
There's no green yellow though.
Oh, is Void gonna fold? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a fun race.
Unfortunate that there was no green yellow for that, because otherwise that would have out traded by a good tomorrow and given Void the advantage again. Right. Start for Void. You know, the 4 flat, either set for L shape or the Sullen. Or not Sullen. I think it's Sullen. I forget. It doesn't matter.
Somehow
Void,
still a
someone
first...
tell me.
Yeah, this is still a first to 5. We don't get into first to 8 territory until top 3.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very stacked bracket. Like, there's a lot of good players in it. Oh, look at that Hellfire.
Yo, Hellfire!
That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just like that though. Yeah, Void's in a... I mean, yeah, Rinto is in a good digging situation, actually. That yellow can go into reds right now.
How much Void just committed for that.
Wait! That's full? Get out of here. Is that cut? Oh, no! It goes back, though.
That was such a risky commit on Void's part to send, like, a 6. Yeah.
Wow, Rinto threw that back.
That was a fun race.
That was a really good run back.
Yeah, because, man, that was so hard for Void to extend off of that mid game. I think he legitimately thought he had Billy there. But we'll see what the adaptation is. Kind of like a little bit of rough sets so far from our friend Void. I mean, the attack's just kind of not working out a little bit. He's at the start. Oh god, that forced main chain. I don't know if there's enough time because there's a big color conflict on Billy's side. There's no purples. There's no green purple.
You're gonna go yellow and purple.
Here we go.
Is it gonna work? It's gonna fix.
I don't think that's enough
There's
power,
no
though.
It's not. Unfortunate, because it had the power on like that 3-4, which is not a lot of additional damage versus like the 9.
Yeah.
But I mean, a good fix though. Like they got to their main chain, but you had to sacrifice your entire tail for it though. On top of the power is rough. Let's get some freeform. We are seeing the freeform come out. Oh, I'm gonna get punched right away.
Here we go. Ow.
Okay, it's diggable, but it's gonna be a little rough. I wanted to commit. There's no red. Wow, that is unfortunate. Just one. We're getting pretty close to back to even now. You know, 3-2 is pretty much even for most people. It isn't all clear.
Oh, no, it's not. It's gonna cut.
Oh, that's so good. Void needs that to cut.
But that's a 5 chain. Void's gonna push. Return to sender. Ooh. Oh. Rinto's blessed.
Yeah, thank God. That's a good dig from Rinto.
That's a fantastic counter chain.
I don't think Void can activate it. There you go. Yeah, even with the mist all clear and like taking the rock, that's such a smart dig. Boy, I don't think Void saw that at all, because Void kind of just like went for a power attack. Alright, there you go. Pretty efficient build so far from Void. He needs that blue though to finish up that tail. Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil and it will show. There's a large amount of damage.
I don't know what Rinto's angle is right now. The green and purples on the bottom right are gonna power.
Oh, I don't think he saw it. Uh-oh. Billy, no!
Yeah, Rinto was completely committed. Like that little segment on the left there on the transitional point. It looked like it was a hard commit to a power 2 before he could go back to his regularly scheduled main chain.
I don't think they could get up to a 13th player either to try and get like extra purples to clear stuff out because of how they place their pieces. Unfortunate situation. Okay,
Oh
here's
my
the real
God.
clear, though.
Here we go. Spin attack.
There's no blue. It's a Giga Drought. Oh wait, no! It shows up just in time. It's only 2 rocks. It's not a lot of damage for Billy.
Rinto, don't do this! You're not gonna live, my guy! You're not gonna live!
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought! That's what I thought, Rinto!
Billy got 2 auto clears and it's still not enough because it sent 5 rocks. He can only work on like half the damage. It was sick though.
For those of you who don't know, I always give Rinto crap for focusing on all clears. Sometimes it's validated, sometimes it's not.
I feel like it used to be a lot more validated when the meta for like Western Puyo allowed for all clears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it was like, it was not like a huge thing. Oh no, there's a blue! Where is it? There it is, baby!
Oh my god! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Pow... No, not a power 7. Is that a 9?
It's the red purple. Yeah, you can get the red
Oh.
purple. It's gonna be a lot of damage on the trade. Billy! Oh, is he topping out? Yeah. The blue's cut.
That tail was wonderful. The reds and
Good.
purples at the end? Chef's kiss.
Yep. That was a good, just like, realization. I'm getting drought, so might as well just work on the tail of my chain instead of just throwing stuff to the side. Very smart play from Void. Good adaptation, too, to, like, stop Billy from playing how they wanted. So what was it called? Because I felt like Rinto, right? The GTRs were doing good, but then Void started to find out where the attacks were starting to hit. Billy made like 1 cut, and kind of just threw his gameplay out the window for some reason, right? Because like the Hellfire was the only thing that went really wrong with GTR, right?
Sorry.
So,
Sorry, yeah, I'm doing
So now you
streamer
go for it.
things, yeah.
no worry, I got the explanation right. So like, because that GTR went wrong, and it's like Billy swapped off, I feel like there wasn't a really necessary need to swap away from that. Like, I think freestyle was good, keeps your opponent on your toes, but I don't know, I just feel like the game plan wasn't that bad for Billy. I feel like Billy could just do it. It's unfortunate the double all clear though kind of whiffed. I find it ironic that the double all clear wasn't enough to win the round, but the one that he missed was. But that's how it is sometimes, you know. All clears are a dangerous game. They're like opening like with heavy slash, but then getting punished because he whiffed heavy slash. It's pretty rough. You know, you get those. What's the guy from BlazBlue that teleports around everywhere? That guy no one likes, unless you play them. Then they're
Jubei?
cool. Not Jubei. It's like the little ghoul. It looks like he's from Persona 3. He starts with
Oh,
an A.
Arakune!
Yeah, Arakune, the one like warps around and shiz. I think it's scary.
Have you ever seen Arakune block a 3-pointer?
No, because I actually just started playing BlazBlue like once it got rollback, so I don't know anything about the game. So it's been pretty fun though. I really like Jubei. Jubei, like I knew of, and that was like Jubei's like one of the characters like I first learned of when I got into fighting games. I like watched a little bit of BlazBlue, and I just knew that Jubei was really cool, but I wouldn't play it because I was like Anime Fire's scary. And then I kind of got into Anime Fighters with Strive, because I had been watching so much Rev 2, and I got Rev 2, but didn't play it outside like Lab. But now I'm playing Central Fiction and Strive, and it's great. It's a good time. But not as good time as this match coming up where Yoshi versus Shiro. My favorite furry hyena versus my favorite furry Yoshi. Yoshi. You know, I guess that works, right? Because Yoshis call themselves Yoshis.
Yeah.
It's like a Pokemon, I guess. Because, you know, it's Yoshi.
What could be more fun than battling?
But it's beautiful. But it should be interesting, because Shiro, I don't think has been able to enter any, like, the overseas stuff, like some of the other players have. I think Shiro's been playing with, like, the Canada people. And Shiro has been mostly focused on, like, very aggressive reversible chains. Which is not something you see right now from all the other top players that look for like the 6-chain pokes and like, you know, kind of like standard GTR or like L shape. So I'm very interested to see how this style matches up. Shiro's always been known for like an aggressive style of his, even back during like PPT1 when everyone first heard about him. You're like, what the hell is this guy build? Like even now, like right, look at how he opened up the match versus Yoshi. It's so different comparing like him, Dan, Void, and like Billy to each other. It's very impressive. Like he makes his style work so well.
Is Shiro main chain ready? No. Okay, green and ghost. Wait, that might kill! Ouch!
It's all your fault,
That's what I mean. See how hard that was to read? Like, if your opponent can't read your chain, it's very hard to defend yourself, you know?
There's also the fact that you had to have been aware that Shiro snuck a green and ghost.
Also true. It's so hard to like see that too, because if you don't, you have to like look as they do it. I mean, the game does not give you that luxury all the time.
Yeah, that's the hard part. You had to have seen them plant their trap card.
Yeah, but look at this pose from Yoshi there. It's actually a lot.
Building the blues tall on column 4 to allow Shiro to give Shiro a digging stake there. The Miracle 2-chain dig though?
Look at all these blues. It's gonna give him another attack if he wants it. Oh, he's not even take it?
The Thorn? Hold up.
Gauge bombs are getting so popular now. It's kind of crazy. Oh, it's okay. The blues are activatable. There you go.
That's not main. Oh my god, it's main.
Oh god, but they're both breaking their chain completely.
That's a 7-chain from Yoshi. Power 7 from Shiro. Shiro pushes back and kills Yoshi? Oh my god.
It's all your fault,
Yeah, yours had like much more on like the mid link pop versus Yoshi. Yoshi had no tail, whereas Shiro still had like 2 links. Rough times.
Void in the chat saying the same thing I did. That was enough?
Is this 1-3 stairs? What is this?
On which side? Shiro?
I was looking at Shiro. Like, look at his left side. It's 1-2-3.
That is a 1-3 stair.
Shiro's build form is so uniquely different. But I'm also like, what the hell am I looking at?
What the hell? Not Yoshi. Shiro with the purple blue? Okay.
Just see that one red. Oh, he gets it.
Angle into the red. Look at that pepperoni pizza slice right there. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of reds on that. That was what? Chain link number 4?
Yeah. Oh, there's no.
That's an 11-chain off clear? Are you kidding me?
Look at that, dude. Yoshi could not find the pieces that they need.
Hello?
It was so brutal.
What do you mean? You just casually... I
don't know if it's casual with Shiro. Shiro just knows. Shiro's practiced so much. But now what do you do if you're Yoshi? You're down 3 rounds. Shiro's kind of building this crazy crap all over the place, making it hard to defend.
3-chain coming down.
The power of Texas is too powerful.
Power 2? Oh, Yoshi with the fat poke. But Shiro's got a response to that.
Oh my god.
Power 4? Get out of here with that power 7, Shiro!
I don't know if that's even enough, because it's only a 7 back. It's not a lot, though.
Yeah. That's a regular 7 versus Shiro. Shiro's power 7 was extremely juicy.
It's all your fault,
Jeez Louise. Shiro's reversal game is so strong.
Can we just talk about how it's 4-0 right now?
I'm saying, like, Shiro's flexibility, I think, is just giving him just a big edge. Because every attack Yoshi has done has been responded with by some reversible chain. And it's like, what do you do if you can't block off your opponent?
Oh, now Yoshi has to vector into that garbage chain, yeah. But the blues are ready, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem here.
I'm looking for the purple-yellow setup. He's gonna get it.
Is that full, though? It is full!
It is.
It's only an 8, though.
Yeah, look at Shiro's chain. I think it's a bit longer because you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, that's a power!
Oh,
Oh, that power 6 was not enough.
There you go, on the board. No sweepies. No sweepies tonight on stream.
No sweepies.
Yeah, no one else gets sweeped. No sweeps. It feels bad when you get swept on stream. Because everyone just like remembers that. Like, hey, you're the guy who got swept. No one wants to be that guy. No one.
Oh my god. Yoshi's tail? Okay, Yoshi's gonna make this to a full chain, but that frame data on Yoshi's chain is gonna be really deceptive if Yoshi commits to this. Nice jab. Oh!
Oh, what? You didn't want to use the reds. Shiro did not want to commit.
Yeah, that was a really, really solid power 2 for Yoshi to jab Shiro.
I'm kind of afraid right now, though, because Shiro has been known in the past to kind of slow down. And
don't say
because
that.
they start slowing down,
Don't say that.
It's the power. You gotta bring out the player knowledge. And Shiro's been practicing. He got the stamina. I just want to see the closeout. I want to see it so bad. He's been so close so many times.
Yoshi's got Yoshi's extension is ridiculous. That's a full chain if Yoshi pulls.
Oh gosh, you're actually gonna go for that? No, he's not gonna go for the green trigger.
Remind me to save
greens?
this replay.
Oh, he has it.
Yoshi's extension is OD! What the heck is that?
I don't think that 10's gonna be near enough for Shiro. Shiro needs to start building like crazy now.
9, 10, 11, 12? You're out of time, my friend.
No purples at all to even go for the GTR. Wow, it's so unfortunate. 3, 4. Looking kind of scary. Alright. We gotta see more of the reversible game. Gotta keep Yoshi on his toes, Shiro. Didn't let them get away with it. Oh, green to the reds, though. I'm not quite sure how Shiro's chain works anymore. But Yoshi has a quick harass about to come up soon. If they don't find an answer. But I think I'm gonna go for the harassment. There it is.
It's only a 2-chain. Okay, 2-chain trade. Yoshi wins the exchange, though.
Oh no!
Oh no! We're going to final round? Yoshi! Yoshi, don't do this! What's going on? It was 4-0, now it's 4-4.
Alright, this is crazy. I think Yoshi has the adaptation right now. Shiro just cannot find times to attack. Yoshi's no longer given the time. No time of day.
Oh my god, Yoshi tail.
Actually, boy, Shiro's getting up on the reversible stuff.
Yeah, Shiro's got the blue there, so Shiro needs a blue on column 2. There it is. 2-chain to defend. Wins the trade.
There's the greens he needs. Oh, only 2-toe poke. That's not a lot.
That's gonna seal the blues off. No! Not like this! Okay, miracle yellows.
The greens are gonna help him dig down. Oh, there's a red. He's getting down. Wait. Is that gonna go for it?
No!
I don't know why he didn't go for it.
I don't think that's actually gonna I think that Puyo needed to be kept elsewhere. That couldn't have been on the front load.
I think it needed to because you're just too high up and Yoshi's about to attack you.
How big was Yoshi's last chain?
Not very.
Oh, I thought it was full.
I don't think that was because he still had like the half the build, right? I mean, it's unfortunate. I was so ready for Shiro, but that was a really good set from both. Like good opener from Shiro, but good clutch factor from Yoshi. Just reverse sweep that. Like no one's business. Oh my god.
That's why you're one of the best, Yoshi. But holy smokes, can we? Shiro almost shut out Yoshi, and then Yoshi runs it back. That's just like two very, very strong players in the Western scene.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of wish we saw the Shiro shutout. Just see Yoshi have to play through losers and just start running train. I like, because Yoshi like goes into like a different mode when he's in losers bracket. Like, clutch factor Yoshi's like good, but losers Yoshi's actually like terrifying.
Yeah, I just want to bring this up in the Discord. Yoshi just absolutely went bonkers over the 1-3 stairs play.
I thought it was so sick.
Dude, like who has the cajones to do a 1-3 stairs? 1-3 oh my god, that's disgusting.
Exactly. I have not seen 1-3 stairs on a competitive stream in so long until this moment. I don't think I've ever seen him once on a competitive stream until now.
Oh my god, I need to breathe for a minute.
The sets are heating up. No longer a chill bracket. This bracket's on fire.
Oh my god.
I am really happy that we're getting Void versus Yoshi, because I think outside of a Cliff, these are kind of like my top 2 right now. But, you know,
Wait,
Cliff doesn't really enter too much.
I just saw the clip. It was a 1-3 stairs into the all clear.
Yeah. It was so sick. Literally godlike. When I gotta take off my hoodie, it was so godlike, it was so fire. I need to actually take off my jacket. It's like I'm burning up. I'm starting to sweat because holy crap, I can't even take the heat.
Oh my god. Hold up.
Hoodie removed, water next to me. I'm ready for this winter set. As I believe the 2 losers fifths will be playing off stream with Shiro versus Blue Jack, and Billy versus Curb Combo. Actually, Blue Jack's beat Helio. That's really impressive. Because Helio's been playing in like the leagues with Yoshi and Void, so that's a very big win. But not as big as this match coming up. Maybe it could be. We got Void Yoshi, the classic. I feel like it's kind of a staple matchup right now. They're always in contention.
This is first to 8, y'all.
I'm very excited right now. It's been so long since I've seen these 2 play, let alone in like winners final set.
Oh my god. I can't believe I get to commentate Void versus Yoshi. I don't think my body could take this right now.
It's okay, dude. Your body is ready. I'm ready. I'm so excited because Yoshi and Void have gotten so much more like flexible in their ability to play that I'm ready to see the knowledge of what they've both learned over the last few months. Kind of, I don't know what you call it, collaborate. The Inglando just clash into a fire from hell as it expands over the horizon, making you think it's actually daytime right now. It's so bright.
I think I heard the door ring. Can you hold it down for a sec?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Bill does Kyobi know it's actually me at the door, because let me and Kyobi, I need to grab your arm like I'm Tasty Steve and slam it to the table, because I'm so ready for this match. Congregate. Yeah, sorry. It's the list, man. It's all a talk. I'm tongue-twisted and twistering. And other things. Potential all-clear start? No. Okay. Well, that hype died real quick. It's okay. Both of them opted for GTR. Boy going for a hyper-efficient bottom row, though, with the little 1, 2, 3 right there. The blues don't link, though. They have to put another blue, I think, on top of the green. There you go. Good fix from Void. Keeping it down pat. But I don't know if their chain will work now. You know, that sure as hell ain't not gonna work right now. I don't even think... Oh, okay. No trash to screw them. But... Oh god, the green doesn't go... I took over. Okay, then. That was unfortunate. I had to fix on the tail to make it work, still work. But unfortunate card conflict creates such an awkward situation between the green and the purple. So unfortunate round 1 start. But
all right,
that's okay.
I'm back. It was just a scrub at the door.
Sorry, I told them it was me. Peppa hands.
Yeah. I know.
No. But you missed on a very unfortunate round 1. Boy tried to clean up a very big misplay on the tail, but we're getting another attack though.
Yoshi's tail isn't complete though, is it? Uh-oh.
Oh, look at the fall napalm.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like, one mistake, like, one, like, a misstep is all either of these players need to just close the round. It's over before, like, if you blink, it's over. So just never blink.
Ooh, Sullen.
I like Sullen. Sullen's getting more popular, too, I've noticed, with some of these players.
That's because, people are learning new things.
And I just think it's a bit more flexible when you don't get, like, the optimal GTR start. Sometimes if you start with your tail first.
Yeah. Holy!
And these are, like, big grass fence.
The raspberry blueberry smoothie with the Powerade on top? Oh my god.
Yeah, they both just come in on each other. Just literal just meat everywhere with a smoothie. You know, it's like Steak and Shake. You know, you got your burger, you got your shake. But man, they didn't get to any of the meat of their chain though. Because the attacks are just so powerful. They're so willing to commit. It's scary. I'm scared.
This is gonna hurt. Look at that hellfire from Yoshi! Oh no! Void bit into a pomegranate seed.
I was actually looking for reds for that harassment, and we're not coming either. Because the greens were gonna cut on the GTR to try and go for like 3. But unfortunately, Yoshi saw it, and you can't be sleeping at the wheel. It is rough though. You hate to see a team when you like building a harassment like that, and your opponent just sees that you're getting drawn the color that you need. It's just okay.
Oh no!
Lose.
4 chain.
Gotta sacrifice the blues at the very end, but it's okay. Main chain. Oh no, it's not. It's been cut on the 5.
Is Yoshi ready? Yoshi's ready.
It's a hard extendo
Power
now.
3. Power 4. Return to sender. No red in sight to return.
You misdropped the green.
Oh, yeah. Void's gonna fold that one.
Ouch. I don't know what more you can do there. It's such a hard extension when you go for those kind of attack cuts on your GTR, especially the traditional one. Because if you build flat, it takes a lot longer to build up faster, so you don't get as much momentum. But if you build vertical, you basically give up a column 1 or 2, and you just can no longer build on it.
2 chain. Oh, the
no.
follow-up though? Doink.
Yoshi is hitting so hard right now.
Oh.
It's actually full though.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's full.
No, it's not. Previously purple. Oh my god,
Oh,
why?
the purple. Oh, I got hit too. I lost.
Say, that was Yoshi's attacks are just like, are not only just larger than Void's, but they're also not cutting up his chain as much. And it's forcing Void to kind of like either commit earlier to these early attacks or just like not even go for them.
Wow, that was a lot of reds.
Yeah, kind of forced it that Void had to clear that because Yoshi did not have to at all, so he gets a bit extra space and efficiency to work with.
Oh, this blue chunk right here from Yoshi. But Void's got the answer back. Void's gonna win this trade.
Oh, we're gonna get to see the blue power? Oh, we are. Just need a red. Just need a single red. Somewhere. There we go.
Oh, Void pushes
Good
back.
response.
This is gonna hit Yoshi's GTR transition.
So good. Look how hard it is to dig out for Yoshi. Like, the reds are in the way now. The yellows are in the way. Purple's in the way. You'll go way down.
Oh, you're out of time. Oh, wait, are you out of time? You did not solve. Okay, you didn't.
You know, one trash away. But Void came back on the board. You know, finally a second round. Oh, man, it was looking kind of grim there for a little bit. But Void's kind of just only opting for these right side GTRs though. Right now, just Yoshi. Yeah, but I wonder if he's just not confident enough to go and bring out the other forms yet.
Man, Yoshi's GTR was missing the last green for the longest time. I was so scared.
That just took too long to get there still, even though he finally got it. But what can you do? You know, sometimes the game giveth, they taketh away.
You gotta learn to roll with the punches.
It's Ron, he's actually doing it. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh. Okay, he interacts with a lot. He's been able to get consistent big chains with Ron. The attacks are a little questionable sometimes, but when he does attack, they usually tend to be very big.
The purple seal! No, Void!
No, he can't get over.
Void stubbed his toe!
I was so happy because he actually brought the Ron that he'd been practicing and immediately just got like unlucky a little bit. That literal one chain is gone. No! As soon as we saw it, it's gone. I was so happy, and now I'm so sad.
Okay,
Why
so
this happened?
Void's committing to the yellows middle left. Yeah, forcing Void to fire. This red's gonna cut though. Is that enough?
Oh no, it's not. That's so unfortunate.
This ain't bad actually. Now Void can angle into the yellows there in the middle of the stack.
The only issue is there's no good way to extend it. Yoshi is so high up. Wait, Yoshi cut that a little bit. But
Yoshi's
still
gonna win this
full.
trade though. Yeah, Void's gonna fold again. Oh wait, it wasn't a cut. That's main? Ah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that power 11.
Oh. Oh.
It's mine.
That's just unfortunate. As soon as that power cut did not trade, it was almost too hard to dig out of that, right? Because the column 3, or 3, 4, 5, right, was just so buried. It's like, what can you do? What can you do sometimes?
Oh man, Yoshi's got a really nasty, like... That cushion can power disgustingly if he really wants to.
Same for Void, look at that. There's another big attack coming from Void's side.
Is that full? There's no purples.
No.
Parry!
You're gonna see the full from Void, though. I love Chess Result Void. So good. Oh, it's only an 8, though. That's
Yeah,
not a lot,
this might
actually.
lose. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a power in there somewhere. Right there.
Oh no.
With the purples? You're just gonna put grapes on top, my guy? Oh.
But, the all clear though. The morale victory for losers bracket.
Oh man.
That was a shame. I was so happy at least Void attempted the front once. But I wish he kinda kept going for it. I feel like he could have gone for the front. It was like one unlucky round.
Yeah. And like the worst part is like it was just an SD. It was a trip on the X. Unfortunate. I wonder if there was a ghost, like if the ghost row was already plugged, so it was actually impossible.
I'm pretty sure it got plugged because I heard the trash sound, but I didn't want to see one fall.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure it got ghost road. Which meant that he had to clear out like his left side, which means getting rid of his trigger and then like breaking the chain a little bit.
Not to mention, like, I don't think he had time anyway to do any of that.
Yeah, because Yoshi was already attacking, so it's just like, well, I guess I'm dead now. Which is unfortunate. Because I was so excited, and the excitement was immediately squandered.
Hey, it's fine.
How many-
The run back can happen.
True, but how many bodies must Yoshi bury?
1, because Yoshi's already in losers finals.
For Yoshi's not losers finals, he's in grand finals.
Wait. Zan, you put the scores backwards. Or Yoshi put the scores backwards. Ah! I got mixed.
Okay, Void won in my heart too. It's okay, we all love Void. We all want Void to win. Alright, I think John got it capable. So, okay, so Billy beat Kirby combo, and Shiro lost to Blue Jack. Dude, Blue Jack's actually super good at Puyo, what the fuck? I am actually surprised at how well Blue Jack is doing, because I haven't seen him play in so long. But beating Helio and Shiro back-to-back is not an easy feat. I'm like super impressed. How can I sleep on Blue Jack's Billy if I don't ever see him play? What else am I supposed to do? Wake up? I don't know who he is. I'm literally going to bed right now. Very right now. It's like my first time ever seeing Blue Jack's play. I'm being unified with Billy right now. In chat. Feels good, man.
Wow, this is a lot of... I haven't worked with graphics this intricate in a minute.
It's okay. If
Please
anyone can
forgive
do
me.
it, it's WNF Superstar Kyobi.
And I also don't have to worry
Last
about
name.
commentating.
True. I feel like it's the worst when you have to like commentate and run the stream like alone. Like, there's nothing you could do. You just feel like a lose-lose situation.
Hey, I used to do that.
Exactly, but it's hard, right? Like it's very painful sometimes. Cause you're trying to like run the turbo, you're trying to get people on stream, and you're trying to like commentate, and keep the chat entertained. It's a lot of work for one person. So that's why we appreciate you. Feels good, man.
Thanks.
Someone said a good night, Mr. Commentator. Good night, Zyflare. I hope you have finished packing. Actually, I appreciate Zyflare played tonight because Zyflare was like, I gotta finish packing. I don't know if I want to play. He ended up playing anyways, and now he's packing.
Thanks for joining.
We actually have to take down our trash at some point though, because we have not taken out recycling. Hell yeah. But I'd last another time. You said I did say I was sleeping. I am sleeping right now, Zai. I'm sleep talking. Just takes how you get rid of garbage. That's why you bury all your bodies, Yoshi. I see past the smile.
Oh wait, Rinto's in the bathroom, so Rinto actually bought me some time.
Billy holding up stream like he's Wizrobe over here. Classic Billy.
Yeah, I thought I wrote Rinto's notes down here.
The best. So I drain their energy. Are you Cell, Yoshi? Perfect Yoshi coming through. I'm ready. We love you, Yoshi. See. After all this commentary, I can feel the karma kind of crawling on my back right now, guys. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to Frosty's, and all the commentary remarks I've made about other players are gonna happen on a stream. Like, something's crazy gonna happen, and I'm gonna die, and everyone's gonna remember Peppa Hands. But hopefully we have another memorable set right here with Blue Jacks and Billy. Oh, clears like spin dashes, of course. You know, you only got one because he missed the other one. 50-50%, Billy. Gotta step it up. God, get it? Smile. And then Blue Jacks, Mario Odyssey, you know, S-tier Mario game. Feels good, man. What else can be said about Blue Jacks? Other than I'm very impressed. Rinto threatening to beat me up. Little does, I mean, I will fight this child. It's like anime, right? You just beat up children or something. Oh well, whatever. It does not matter because we're gonna have this cage match versus Blue Jacks and Rinto for, I think it's the loser semifinal. If we have Voids in the final match, don't worry, his name will be added eventually. There, Yoshi, the what? Kyobi.
Did I do it again? Ah!
The Yoshi and losers again. What is happening?
I'm so strong. I'm so strong in Puyo that I send Yoshi to losers.
True. You're my favorite Puyo California player.
Try to keep up. Face the darkness.
I appreciate that. I like that people use Possessed Clug. I think Possessed Clug has a very good English voice.
I had whiplash for like a moment, but I got used to it pretty quickly. I'm about it.
Yeah. I kind of like having some like the deeper voices that bounce to all the baby ones.
It's just like you hear that voice coming out of Klug after like a few years, and it's like, wait, Demon did that to his vocal cords?
Oh god, it's such a hard green to fix actually. Yeah, Blue Jays is trying to clear to fix it. Oh god. He doesn't work! Blue Jays can't do that! There's one more! Oh no!
Green's late for class!
That was a fun race.
I don't know if I count that as late, because he did not only had to clear greens to make that 1-3 work, he also had to use it for trigger, then used it for the, what's it called, the extension, and then had to use it for trigger again. There's just a hard coming on so many greens that made it such an unsafe build, because you're eventually going to get droughted on the map. It's scary. Oh, that tail does not work. Throw purple there. Okay, good clear to fix it.
Two chain coming from Blue Jacks. That Rinto's gonna fire full?
Sorry, I got the names backwards. I'm sorry. Billy made the mistake.
That's a power 7 into a power 8? That has to be at least a 9 chain to fight back.
Yeah, I think this will survive. Oh no. The yellow's gonna link. Just kidding.
Power 9, and he still loses.
You will regret that.
Yeah, if only that yellow had linked in like the blue yellow, I guess backwards, would have survived at least. But Billy already had so much power loaded back up.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Rinto had a power 7 and a power 8. I thought a power 9 was gonna at least like fend off most of it, but nah, that was still decisive.
Yeah, it's okay though. You know, Blue Jack still making Billy work for it though. I'm just kind of concerned because this is kind of an unfortunate situation on that GTR right now. There is no greens in sight. You need purples to fix the blue extend. Still need 2 greens. One more?
Oh, the
There it
power
is.
8!
Oh, you got the extension off of it too. Oh, it's so good.
That's a 10
I
from
think
Blue
it's-
Jacks.
Yeah. Okay, got 4 built back up for Billy. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. Power 5?
No.
yellow?
Frame trap.
You know what yellow's either in sight. Oh, like 2 pieces away. If you look at Blue Jack's board, it's ability to get rid of 2 more pieces. Yeah, but it's okay. You know, good clutch out for Blue Jacks. That was a sick clutch build. Put them on the board, keeping the match close to even, which you want to see.
BRB, I need to go make a command real quick.
Go for it. I'm kind of mesmerized watching this. But this build is a little weird. There's a lot of power in it, but the issue is that Call of 5 is really awkward to build off of. So Rinto's gonna try and punish, but it's gonna force the full chain out of Blue Jacks, but it's gonna power on the red, so it's not actually that big a link. Blue Jacks gonna pop, so he can't use his green or his red to pop the greens to get out. So he's just dead. Because Billy actually popped something. Yeah, a fatal mistake. I hope Billy isn't furious, or else it would be Fatal Fury right now. But going for like a kind of... I need a variant from Sullen. Or like Long GTR, excuse me. But it's kind of a rough one, because you require so many blues now. And yellows that just aren't coming, and it's not safe, because it's not giving him a red-yellow to survive.
The 4-chain dismantle on Rinto's side. Send it back. Oh, that's full chain from Blue Jacks.
That was so rough. Not a single red-yellow in that queue, so Rinto could do the extend.
8-chain, not enough.
Let's play again. Let
I agree, Void.
darkness consume.
And HA not enough. The Blue Jacks are reacting so fast, but I feel like Rinto's kind of playing a little unsafe on some of these builds. You know, like forcing yourself to opt into only one specific pair for the yellows to work. Specifically needed to be, you know, like red yellow, because yellow, green yellow, and blue yellow would not work. It's super dangerous. And you can put you so far behind.
My call. Yes. Here we go.
I was gonna get full chain out, but there's gonna be a lot of power damage, Mr. POB.
You will regret that.
Oh!
Am I to be sealed away again?
But because it was so short, it meant Blue Jacks couldn't get enough Puyos out in time to fight back. So very good for Billy, but very unfortunate for Blue Jacks. That puts that even, because we're in loser semifinals, so I believe it's still first to 5. Which means we're at first to 2 territory where it's a net play time.
Indeed,
And
it is.
I'll
It is still first to 5.
Look how safe Billy is playing. Look how high up the tower is. He's not going to use it to try and tank. He's just going to go. Because Blue Jacks needs so much resource, there's not enough purple to come up in time. Oh no, he needs it on everywhere on his chain. Oh god.
You will regret that. Am I to be sealed away?
Need purples for the tail, need them for the transition, need them for the trigger. There's too much purple.
This is the
And,
fastest. Sorry.
Go for it.
This is the fastest 4-3.
The end is nigh.
Yeah, like they're both playing like pretty aggressive.
Heed.
I'm heating alright.
Wait a minute. What is this? What is this, Rinto? Rinto looking for another yellow.
He just needs a green. I think he just needs to clear this. He might get close and all clear. I think this might just do it. Oh no, he needs one more purple.
Did
here
Rinto
we go.
really? Oh my
Found
god.
But look at how big Blue Jack's chain is. I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, Billy knows he's dead.
What are you standing up for? What are you standing up for?
I'm just saying, kinda cringe to taunt when you lost. And to get taunt back, understandable.
Oh my god.
Let's play again. Let eternal
What can you do?
darkness consume.
Poor Billy, based for the all clear, but it's just not worth it at that point, because you didn't harass Blue Jacks at all. He just got whatever he needed.
Yo, Scarfy, that's the equivalent of teabagging in Smash.
True. Okay, we're getting close now. Our match point. I feel like Billy kind of threw away the last round, but we'll see. We get the clutch factor. Oh, look at that too.
He did the taunt to get bodied, yep.
My call.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, he already knew he was bodied when he went for it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the full chain activation.
Is Rinto gonna go
No!
purple trigger?
Oh,
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh my god, Blue Jacks missed the one link on his extension. I think it's actually gonna cost him the round.
oh. Wait, the
Oh my
power
God,
greens
yeah.
are gonna cut the chain.
Yeah, actually
Power
does
7 is
cost him
gonna
the round.
cut. Blue Jacks takes the hit. Oh my goodness.
So we need to go back to the end of this round. I need to talk about this right now. So there is an instance where it's green into yellow, but Blue Jacks had a pillar of 3 blues on his column 6, and instead of putting blue yellow on top of the green, he did just pure yellow, which meant he lost his blue additional link on that column 6, which meant that he actually loses the trade because that extra link would have let him live. Oh, it's so unfortunate because it's such a big mistake in hindsight, but it's so hard to see in the moment. I think Blue Jacks would have actually just won if he had done that.
There's so much going on like your mental stack. Sometimes you're just blind to the solution because you're focused on so many other things. That's unfortunate.
It is sad. It's so sad because I legitimately think he actually would have won. Because I'm pretty sure the math on that would have still sent a rock at minimum, which would have been really hard for Billy to deal with.
So that means
Billy versus Void, another run back.
oh my god. Oh my goodness, this is insane.
Okay, Yoshi is confirming that the power would have overwhelmed. Thank you, Yoshi, for knowing the numbers for me.
Base Yoshi, one of the best players on the Western scene. Is Yoshi Western if they're literally directly south of Japan?
Yeah, they still consider him Western. Because let's be honest, West and East Coast don't even follow like geological shit, right? Because I think how Mexico isn't considered North America, even though it is North America. But if you ask like for a North American tournament, Mexico always gets left off, right? They're kind of just based on whatever community feels like.
Yeah.
And for the most part, East Coast or East for Puyo has always been Korea, Japan. And then everything else has always just been, you know, everything else is West.
Yeah. Congratulations, Australia. You're now on the west side, just like us.
Hell yeah.
I love how Taiwan is Western. I know, right?
Look, yeah, I didn't make the rules when I joined.
Can we like unironically like actually like put a Southeast Asia distinction on them? For real?
I feel like they should have one. Right, I feel like there should be like bigger categories. 'Cause I think it's so dumb that only Korea and Japan are East, and then like everyone else is West. It doesn't make sense to me. I think it's dumb. But I have to refer to it as that because that's like what everyone knows it as.
Fino's right. I'm wrong. It's not even Southeast Asia. Huh?
Or C, that's right. I know like some people go back between like C and OCE. And it kind of depends on like the game too, right? Like, because regions are just made up. Like West Coast, I don't even consider like it's not even just California, right? They still lump in like Nevada with West Coast and all that. It's weird.
Yeah,
but we got Brazil.
Don't mind me. My geography is yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
But
wait,
we got
this ain't
Void.
losers semifinals. My bad.
We in that losers finals. We're like 3-1. Avoid favor over Billy. We're gonna need to see some clutch factor from Billy right now. I don't think Billy wants Void to own that head-to-head. Because I hear
Note
that
to
we'll
s-
eventually have head-to-head notes.
Note to self: we should change the
What's
music for grand finals.
I agree.
Which one's the dramatic? Which one's the really awesome dramatic boss song? What number is that? Can someone help me?
I don't know. Just put on Carbuncle's theme, Kappa. Just YouTube that up real quick.
This guy. Yeah, I need the BGM number so we can make this quick.
Someone said 69. I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true either.
Alright, here we go. GTR for Billy, and we're getting the L shape from Void. So let's see what happens. I hope Void brings out Fraud eventually again one day. The dream. I like to reach in and attack though. Billy actually getting covered because he can't link the purples now because of how he plays those greens. Oh god, I think he's just dead. Dude, it's too hard to get down. Oh, that's too trash.
Let's play again.
Yeah. That's rough. Rough way to start out the set, but good awareness from Void to punch that right away. Oh, almost all clear. But you can't go for it because of how he plays the reds. Oh no. So it's gone. Billy was looking for it, but it actually cost him a lot of time. You have to figure out how to build his chain. Don't you can't do that. Oh god.
Yeah, that garbage. Wait, why is the blue on column 2 instead of column 3?
I don't know, but I don't like it. No, he's dead.
Let's play again.
Alright. Unfortunate, I feel like, first 2 rounds from Billy. You don't like to see it, but you know, you can bounce back. You know, just some simple mistakes are easy to recover from, right? Like, you just, the basics. Back to the basics.
It's only a first to 5 right now, so...
It's not, it's previous final, shouldn't be first 8.
I'm dumb. I'm professional.
We did it, we got there, it's okay.
We made it.
I do not like how Billy did that with his tail, though. Because it made it so, like, there is no way to stack on it, because he made all 3 rows flat. So it basically means there is no tail anymore, you just have to keep going on his trigger. Which also means you have no way to cut if you need to attack and defend yourself. So Void just punched it right away, and made it look easy.
Oh, I like Rinto's little chain there, but this power 3 is not going to give Rinto enough time to properly respond. Oh. The power 2? GG's.
Let's play again.
It's looking a little rough right now. I feel like I'm watching someone try to play golf and they just keep it in the sand. I'm gonna need Billy to kind of clean up a little bit. I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to say, right? Because like nothing's really worked out so far. You gotta kind of, you know, figure it out. You gotta believe. I'll commit. Yes. Oh, good attack though.
Oh, nice 3-chain response.
I like how Void purposely just waited there because to make sure that it wasn't gonna be enough damage. Very smart.
Okay, purple-green angle for Rinto. That's a commitment. Gonna fire? Fire!
Here we go.
Oh god, look at that extendo from Void.
Wait, the purples and yellows are gonna power. That's a power 8. Void's gonna fold. Rinto's on the board.
Thank god he's on the board, Kyobi. I was afraid the sweepie's coming out. But Void cut his green so poorly because he was trying to pop his chain, but the game was not giving him the colors he wanted. So, thank god we're back in it. No one wants to sweep. Not before Grand Finals. Oh, I got 2 though.
Oh no, the seal on the right side!
Okay. Oh, I first didn't wait to get those red links for the blues. To kind of give that some extra defense. Oh wait, what is he doing?
5-chain coming from Void. You're running out of time, Rinto. There's the trigger. 3.
I don't think...
No!
Yeah, I'm so confused why he put those purples there. I think Billy's losing side of his chain. Maybe... It's hard. When you lose sight like that, you know, it kind of makes you wonder if you should go for, like, simpler forms, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Because, like, if you can't figure out how to build a more advanced stuff anyways, you might as well try to just do what you know. But I feel like that isn't the Billy style, especially for players like Billy that are trying to learn, you know, how to be the good. They're gonna want to do what they think is like the most optimal strat, even if they're bad at it. Because eventually, right, they'll be good.
They could be like taking these chain forms like a trial by fire type of thing. Wait, those greens are gonna chain too at the tail end. Is that enough? Back at ya! A red rock and a half? Void's still gonna take a lick here. Void, look at the resource difference right now.
Yeah. Actually, is Void? No, he's not gonna try and tank it. I was curious. I don't know if it's enough, though.
Yeah. Oh, you're out of room.
Yeah. I think he needed that to power on 3 and not 2, just for a chance of survival. But there's no good way to extend that high up, you know? Like, there's just what? You got like 4 rows? Well, let's see what we got now. Okay, you get like kind of like reversible attacks coming out from Billy over here. What's he gonna opt for? It looks like he's gonna opt for the right side. Because Void's kind of went for a power 6 all in. It's kind of risky.
I think that tail's not good, yeah.
Yeah, one blue's in the way of the purples. For like stopping like the red link follow up and all that. Good awareness from Void to notice that, because I didn't even realize, because I knew Billy was going for a reversible, I didn't realize it didn't even work. This is rough, how Billy's doing this, but it's okay, she's gonna get the full clear. Oh, Void's gonna be all clear. It's actually is gonna be fine, because that 4's not gonna send them enough. Or 5 will, though. Sorry, I thought it was only 4 for some reason.
Well, Void still has a gun. Bang! Rinto with the digging stick. But, oh my god, Rinto is so close to death.
The greens can actually link this. Oh my god, he's not gonna try and greed it out. I respect it.
The yellow and the ghost? Uh-oh.
Okay, it's getting more clear. Void just needs one. Oh my god, he got what he needed.
Oh my god! What a dig!
Look at all that space he has to work with now. Billy still has a lot too, though. It's not a very easy way to extend this. Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Oh my god.
Yowza!
Billy can activate. Wait, Billy couldn't activate his green even though. Oh, because he cleared. And the animation wasn't done yet. So he could actually use the green to activate full chain. No. There was definitely a resource advantage there and a half.
What ungodly timing was that 3? Yeah, you can say that again, Zai.
How does Void know? How does he do it? This bird can see from miles away. Got the Hawkeye vision.
No, don't do this to him! Actually do it to him. Ouch!
The Hawk, he is Hawkeye. Void's actually a bird right now.
Oh my god.
You saw that for so far away.
Well, Hawkeye, of course. The guy who has all, like, the recommended birds and the bird facts. Void, the Hawkeye.
Damn, that was a very good set from Void. I feel like Rinto and Billy just could not find their footing. It just felt like it's kind of just the Void show the entire time.
Oh yeah. So that means Void is gonna get his run back against Yoshi.
Yeah, Shadow Realmed. Oh my god, into the Void.
Okay, chat.
Yes. Alright.
I saw music recommendations.
Is it track 69?
I don't even think there are 69 tracks in this game.
Oh. Alright.
What was it?
I'm waiting for...
There's also 44. Oh, Rafasal's theme is good. That's a classic. Right. Oh, hey, there's Puyo Champions.
Hey, Lamau. Actually, you know what? Honestly, what a good bracket was tonight. 20 people. We only literally the only DQ was our 21th entrant, Anamaru. But everyone else showed up, and it makes me very happy. What a good way to start GTR, the return of the Friday Night Puyo successor.
Thank you guys for all tuning in. This is It's been an honor to be able to commentate this for y'all and bring tournaments back. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
I miss this.
Especially on PPT 2. I love the character roster of the game. I love the aesthetic. It's so pretty. It's so good. It just, it's so nice. It's so nice.
Should I curse the stream, Icy?
What'd you do?
I have an alternative cursed option for Yoshi. Should I curse the stream?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Then you should also play the fusion theme for grand finals.
I'm not gonna do that.
No.
I'm not gonna go that bad. I'm just gonna go this bad.
What is that? What is that on my screen? What the? Oh my god, it's that image. I remember this one. the carbuncles from Hail. It's a good one. I love that image. It's so bad, it's good. Not only can Carbuncle eat like a goat, he also has a giant ass tongue. That's right.
Oh, that did an update. Boop.
Oh, there it is. Well, you know what? They wouldn't F. What the hell's the F stand for?
Well,
Bro?
F.
With an
Let's
F?
show each other
F.
some love.
No. F for Billy. But it's okay. We get the Yoshi Void run back. Ran back? Question mark emoji. Run back. And I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah, Grand Finalis. Oh, I haven't got to say that in a hot minute.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we got Yoshi in winner's side. Void in loser's side.
Let's get
Who will come out on top?
Oh, I missed the prediction. Fuck. Ah, god damn it.
My condolences.
Let's have fun.
I was gonna bet 2,800 on Void.
Damn!
I was gonna all in. I gotta give Void the confidence for the reset so we have more Puyo.
I got the seeds wrong on that overlay. My bad. I'm learning. Professional streamer.
It's okay. You are forgiven. Actually, long GTR from Void right now. This is an interesting adaptation from the winter side set.
Come on.
I wonder if he'll go for extended instead. He will. GTR on top of the long GTR.
Oh no, the purple got sealed! That's a massive speed bump for Yoshi!
Come on. Fuck that.
Hey, one is all you need, baby. Just need the one.
That might have actually been a critical hit.
All skill. It's a skill diff. That's right. What a way to start their first round.
Wait a
Isn't all
second.
clear? It is.
Hey, swing in.
Alright. It'll be interesting, because I know Void likes the 2-column builds. Oh, but Yoshi's going for the 1.
Oh
And Void was
no!
ready.
Can Yoshi fire back? Is Yoshi ready for a clapback?
Oh, he's gonna go for the extend on it. There's a big 3.
Oh, wonderful! Yoshi's delaying for the purple! Wait!
Ow.
Wait, what?
Yoshi,
Oh,
you
okay.
absolute nut! What?
Swing in.
Disrespect? I can't believe he did not use that purple.
Oh my god!
Wasn't sweet.
What a
Nobody saw the ghost row. I was like, wait, why did Yoshi delay that? Ghost row!
It's gonna be like a 3-chain either way, but still, I just thought he would just use it to clear out trash, but no, he was ready. Want to catch Void off guard, I guess.
Yeah, Yoshi charged. Yoshi was definitely biding his time.
It was pretty litty. Use a purple though to finish up that tail over there.
There it is.
Here.
Oh, critical
Oh, no.
hit! Wait,
Force the attack.
look at that 3-chain. Yeah.
Here.
How do you have to have so many rests to clean this up now?
Get out of here. Yoshi's got a 1, 2, 3, 4 side chain. That's gonna sacrifice his GTR.
Hey, ow.
Here.
Oh, but Void's oppression.
Whoa.
Boys are drinking me. You know Yoshi getting down, he's still taking 2 rows. And like, there's no way to access that GTR anymore.
Oh no, the reds got sealed off. 4 chain coming through. That's gonna seal off again. Yoshi gets the greens off.
Here.
It's just so good from Void right now. There's like no way for Yoshi to dig down this.
Oh my
It just
goodness.
needs that one big hit. It's like an all clear. Oh no, he didn't go for it.
Swing in.
I respect it. Go
There
for
was
finishing kill
there was a
instead.
green anyway.
There.
Yoshi's
Yeah.
dismantled though.
Swing in.
It's not gonna be enough.
Ow.
That's good damage mitigation though. Pop the tank cooldown on that one. 3-chain coming through.
Yoshi's survival is so good, but it's so hard because he has not been able to activate his main chain once this entire time.
Yoshi's
He
been
just can't have it.
on the back foot, but like most players would have been dead like 3 interactions ago.
Oh, this thing is super doable from Yoshi on the like crash. But he's
You're
not gonna get the puzzles start coming.
Oh, the green purple right there!
How'd that happen?
Piece
So close.
of cake.
He was so close. Dude, Yoshi's survival game is disgusting. Cause I felt like there was like 8 different times I was just like, okay, Void just won the set, just won the round, and it's like Yoshi would not die. Dude, I'm disgusted. That was so disgustingly good.
This is living
Alright.
dead, Kyo. Oh my god, pineapple.
Whoa.
Here.
What's the extent? I like it.
Full chain from Yoshi.
Hey.
Yeah, but
It's only a 7.
Repeat move, sir.
Oh, look at Yoshi. Void got that entire chain.
Special.
Oh no, Void's got the edge right now. Yoshi needs to counterattack. 9
Fast Yoshi
chain?
is,
Is that enough? No, Yoshi folds.
How'd that happen?
Piece of
Yeah, Starter Rock is too much. I think Yoshi only had like a 4 at most right there. Like a power 4. And a 4 does not beat that power, what was that, 9, 10? Gross. Another all clear?
Hey, can I copy your homework?
Swing in.
Yes. I can't promise you I did it well though. Okay, look how much safer Void is play on this all clear now after Yoshi punched him immediately.
Yeah, right?
here.
Oh, is it all clear again? Oh no.
No.
the red. So close though.
Did you see Yoshi
Oh.
contemplating about the extension on the right side, on his right side forward?
Swing in.
Yeah, he wanted it so bad, I respect it. But another quick follow-up card for Void with a 4 chain.
Yellow green? Wait,
Hey.
2
I
chain
think he
instead of
meant that.
3. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that was just an accident. Oh, there's no way it's just survival,
Oh
right?
no, not the pieces! Yoshi's top decking!
Here.
It's working? Question mark?
No!
Anyway, it's not working.
Void got the tutor though.
Cake.
Void heard I was giving him 2,800 points on the bet, and he's going all out. That's what's happening right now. Beautiful. There's a really strong showing from Void right now. It feels like Yoshi's been attacking like before, but just haven't been able to land anything.
Oh my god, this aggression from Void right now. The blue comes through though. Look at that power 2 from Yoshi.
Swing in.
A little bit of extra paprika on that.
Repeat move, circle.
Oh, there's not enough time for to get that blue extend, unfortunately.
I think that fortune's gonna mitigate a lot. Yeah, only one row.
Whoa.
Damn. If only he got that one extend on the blue, he actually would have traded back. It would have been fine.
Swing in.
That's a little unfortunate.
Wait a minute. Void folded?
Yeah, it's not enough. Only 3, I think, at best. Versus
Oh,
Raw.
I wasn't paying attention to Void's garbage. I saw the power 2. I'm like, pop the power 2. Hello.
Yeah, it's not enough juice to take off the rock in the half. Unfortunately,
Ooh, rocket
it's
stack.
only margin time. Oh. Alright, it is. It's pretty sick.
Look at Void's tail.
Wait.
Swing in.
You see that tail at the end there?
Repeat move.
It's so good.
Oh my
Look at both of the
goodness.
tails.
Special.
Well, they both all in because they both thought they had the better tail. But Void is just 2 rocks stronger. Jesus.
Wow, how'd that happen?
Piece of cake.
Yeah, that was literally like they were just comparing notes about their tails. Whose tails is nicer?
Yeah, damn, that was both. They were both so sick, man. They're both so good at tailing. And it's a shame one of them had to lose that round.
Void is playing so much nicer now. It was an 8-3 in winners finals.
Oh. Hey.
Maybe he was experimenting on winner's side, but now he's in loser, it's clutch factor time.
What's Yoshi doing?
He's purple, he's so much.
Oh no.
What did Yoshi need? Yoshi
He
needed a
needed
yellow.
yellow.
How'd that happen?
Didn't Yoshi like throw away a yellow?
Cake.
I
I
swear
think
I
he
saw a
just
yellow.
his tail. I'm pretty sure you need to extend for more damage because he didn't have that big chain. So unfortunately, he's not able to take a advantage of the situation. Feels bad. Well, Void GTR is looking kind of rough right now, though. It's not an easy build now. You got to split a lot of reds.
Oh, this power 2 though. Hellfire!
Here.
Okay, Void's got a 2. Oh no, it's not gonna be a 3 though. He lets him live.
Yeah, Void has to sacrifice his yellow.
Swing
Here.
in.
But if he's down, he can't use his GTR.
Here.
He only has 3 reds.
Whoa.
Oh, they got the purples blocked off. That's just mean.
Swing in.
That wasn't sweet.
Yeah,
What an
nothing you can do about that one. GTR wasn't working. What wasn't available because it was broken. And then just purple cover. You gotta walk it off. Only 2 rounds though he needs. Yoshi needs 5. It's a long way to go.
There's still a bracket reset to go, so Void can't just rest.
True.
Void's gotta keep his head in the game.
Here.
It's a long road ahead. Good 2 attack.
Oh,
But
Yoshi was
with
ready
a
for it though.
Victory.
Ew, the banana, the strawberry banana?
Come on.
That's so good. I think he's missing a red 2 for attack because he had to attack sooner.
Yup.
Yeah, there's no red.
Swing in.
I think this might clap back.
Drop.
I think it is.
Oh, the greens and the yellows at the end too. Mwah.
Special.
Yeah, that is good. That definitely is a chef's kiss. I think you're right about that
What an
one.
easy win.
Yeah, and then
Banana?
Yoshi could drop the purples there on column 3 to continue that chain. That chain is follow-upable.
Yeah. Yoshi's only 4 rounds away now. It's slowly pulling back. Yoshi's clutch factor is so ridiculous. I feel like he just changed up the way he plays once he starts losing, and his opponents don't know how to deal with it.
Oh, Yoshi's tail's complete.
So is Void's now, though, but Void's trigger is a bit of a question mark emoji.
Hey.
Oh, Yoshi's
the tail.
dismantling his chain a little bit to clap back.
Face lock.
Oh, and that sacrifice might have been worth it. No room to
Okay,
stuff the
good.
blue. All the blue doesn't fit. Wait, but dead.
Damn, I think
Sweet.
Swing it. What
these 3 hits aren't that big from Void, honestly. Like, that was just a small 3. I don't know if that damage is worth going for breaking your tail. Against Yoshi's been willing to commit to like these big power, like 3s, 4s, even 6 chains at some points. Like, you've got to tag, gotta make it meaningful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell though, look how high that pops from Yoshi, Jesus. What the hell am I looking at? This is scary.
Oh, that purple cushion on Yoshi's side is finally complete. 3 chain coming through.
Here.
Swing in.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
Void
that's a
dismantled a
attack.
lot.
Ow.
There you go. That's the commit you want to see for trying to fight Yoshi.
Whoops.
Oh, that's not good though.
No, Void's got full.
Here.
Almost back to full.
Hey.
3 chain coming back. No, there's no purple for the chain.
Hey.
We're playing ranked now, boys.
Lightning drop.
Yeah, I thought the attack was super smart, but just the Q said no, not today. That makes me so sad, because I feel like you could have finished off Yoshi potentially, because Yoshi still had to take damage. Alright. Well, look at this extension on that trigger from Yoshi. It is so clean. Not that many people play to see this.
Hey.
Void's ready though. Look at that vertical stack right there. There's the counter attack.
Come on.
This is a risky counter attack, because
That's
there's
an
no greens.
It's an 8 chain. The purples are gonna link up too.
Yeah, but you're kind of just banking on Yoshi not being able to build enough.
Here.
Oh man, Yoshi actually clapped back pretty hard.
Parfait. Uh-oh.
1
I
red
feel like
rock.
I just feel like it's a danger of building counter chains against at like high level. Like that, it's like if you don't have at least a 10, the damage is gonna be kind of negligible.
This power
No.
creep is not gonna mitigate nearly enough, right? Wait! Fighting chance? Fighting chance? Opportunity?
It's looking grim though. Like, there's no yellow. There you go. But still
That's
green.
that's not enough.
Uh-oh.
No healer in sight.
That wasn't sweet.
What an easy win.
Yeah, it's just looking rough, dude. I don't know what Yoshi just switched, but he is no longer taking attacks. Like Yoshi has decided he does not like to be on defensive anymore. You know, I don't know what changed for Void. I felt like Void was doing so well. But Yoshi's just preparing himself so much better now. I feel like a part of it's just like, Yoshi stopped going for like these really long commits.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. There's no yellows. Oh wait, it's not enough though. For Yoshi, that's good for Void.
We got full chain from Void coming in.
It's so risky because Yoshi purposely cut his chain.
Oh no! First to one!
Piece of cake.
There you go. Here we go, baby. That's so smart from Void to purposely cut the length of his chain to make sure Yoshi couldn't get down on time. Otherwise, if he had gone for the full version of his chain, Yoshi would have actually dug out. And Yoshi would have been fine.
Tournament point for Yoshi. Reset point for Void. So many channel points on the line.
Here.
Oh yeah, but look at how prepared Void made his chain. Knowing that there's a potential for an attack, there are so many different ways to fight right now for Void. He does not want to go home
no!
yet.
Come on.
Did you see that power 2 from Yoshi?
Yeah. There's no easy way to extend that off column 1.
7,
Void has such a big advantage.
8. Where's your green? The green's not there. Oh no!
Yoshi hesitated because he needed to read the chain, but as he read it, it was already ending, giving us a bracket resetting.
Bracket reset.
Time to reset the spaghetti like it's Olive Garden right now.
Oh my god.
I'm ready. I'm ready for one more set for the night. What a good, like, clutch from Yoshi bringing it all the way back after, like, such a huge deficit. But damn, I was starting to sweat for Void a little bit there. Like, I was like, okay, he's 5-0, he's 6-1, it's 6-2, 6-4. Uh-oh, we're 7-7. Oh god, please god, it's happening.
Oh my god. Oh, we're going back to the lobby real quick.
Gotta get that character counter pick.
Get the character counter pick? Yeah, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know if, what was that? Margaro's alt voice was good enough.
I forgot I have a sandwich here. I need to go take a bite real quick. Hold up.
I've actually been eating good Mediterranean food on the side myself. That's an eggplant. Very good. Dinner time social eating commentary with Hyobi and Icy. For Icyobi, I think it was the thing someone said.
How many people here know about Banh Mi?
Ban you? I hardly know you. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. But it's pretty good. Dude, I think ever since I moved to California, dude, I've tried so many new foods. I know Vietnamese food is good though. I love like Vietnamese and Indian is so good. I think Vietnamese and Indian are just self-done in general.
Yeah.
You know.
I was only introduced to Banh Mi like a year and a half ago.
Isn't it great?
It's amazing. I had this really amazing local place too. They bake their own bread, so the bread is mwah.
Yeah. Oh, is that what I think it is? It's the is that the mascot battle?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the character counter picks coming in.
Hold up, I'm almost done with my sandwich.
Go for it. I'm kind of watching. We're getting the GTR out from both of them. Avoid going for a much higher build compared to Yoshi. Maybe to build for any potential early game. Oh god. Okay, that's where he's gonna mitigate a little bit, but I don't think he's gonna mitigate enough, other than just he can extend. Alright. Good. Oh, I can't get out though. That was the worst one trash you'd have gone. And he's dead. Just like that. If that one trash didn't land right there, he can actually clear to dig out of that a little bit easier. But nope. It's time for the reverse one chain after last set. It's time for Void to die to the one. Alright, back to right side for Void. Yoshi, continue with the traditional GTR. Look how efficient this is. Man, oh, big 3 coming in. Oh, but Yoshi has no proper pull. Void is a good extension, though. Oh, God. Oh, 1 piece away. You know, recently the guide on GTR that Andy, I believe, translated came back up again. I mean, I learned so many new ways to tail. It's crazy how efficiently inefficient it was at GTR. You know how good these players are. I think some of them have read that guide. I've never Void talked about how good it was. I need to find it. Yeah, the GTR.psdf. It's so good. Oh, look at this chain from Void though. He's missing a green. Oh, if that green was there, you actually would have won and survived. Oh, that feels bad. 3-0 from Yoshi. Yoshi taking literal no... What do we call it? No prisoners. Looking to add another body to the hole. Monka Giga, dude. Alright, well, let's see what he can do. Void needs to... I feel like... I don't know, it's hard to say. I think Yoshi's done a really good job of responding to like these very large harassments. And on unfortunate hesitation from Void, forcing him to put in his key Puyo, which means it's very hard for him to harass now. Big napalm though. Lasted 2 rows. I was making a hard dig. Wait, you should commit? It only takes 1 piece though for Yoshi back on the board. This is so unfortunate for Void right now. I feel like they needed that 1 piece to not be there. Yeah, it's so risky to commit on that, because, like, while it was a 2-row commit, it's only, like, there's still access to red purples for Yoshi. So a bit of an overcommit on Void. We're getting already halfway to the match point for Yoshi already, Jesus. This really is another body, please don't be another body bag. Nah, for the reset.
What do you mean it's 4-0? I still have 4 in my mouth.
I know, right? We're playing fast and loose right now. It's Need for Speed on here. It's about family, where we're from. But man, it looks like Yoshi doesn't care about family at all because he's going for the kill. Alright, here we go. Just forcing the full commit from Void, but it's not a lot of damage.
That's only a 6, yeah.
Bro, oh, it's topping out.
Yeah, he's folding. That's a 10 chain.
My god. This is honestly kind of unfortunate. Start off so hot for Void, but Yoshi just has the adaption. Drifting into like this, you know, reset over here, Jesus.
Ooh, sullen.
Oh my god. It might just be sulking after this set, though. But geez, Louise. Okay, Void has some damage, but I feel like Void's odd to place his key trigger a lot more now.
Oh, the Thor.
Kind of risky.
I don't know if I agree with Void's idea. Look at that. Oh no, it's not a full chain.
I think it's really bad style full chain. Oh, the red cut!
Hello, Hellfires! Oh man!
That was so unfortunate.
And
Still took a rock.
And this is the start of Void's comeback arc.
Yeah, thank God. No sweep. No sweepies. Once again. I want to see this go to distance again. I think Void can clutch factor. But he's gotta be a bit more careful about when he's attacking, or else he's just gonna die to Yosh. The Yosh with the Mosh.
Yoshi needs 1 more blue on column 5. Yoshi's giving up the tail.
Yeah, well, Void's debating if it's worth the risk. He says it is! Oh, God. Wait, there's the extend. Got napalm extend. He's gonna go for the extension anyways.
Yellow purple Void! Oh my god, the Cajones.
This is so risky. But I think the risk paid off because Yoshi's extension is so convoluted right now.
Is that a 12 from Void? I think that's a 12 from Void. 10, 10, 11, 12, your time's up. That's a whole.
I don't know.
That's a crowd in a start. 5, 6, 7, 8. Power 7, 9, 10, 11. Uh-oh.
I just might trade back. Void's just gotta play faster. No, it's not enough. Oh wait, it's enough to survive.
The 5-chain follow-up? Where's the yellow? Oh no!
Oh, yeah, I was sweating there a little bit. I thought that chain was gonna trade back, but just barely. Void's gonna clutch it out. That was scary.
You can say that again.
You know, you gotta get the Pepe paws out. You know, you gotta hold.
Yoshi's got
those.
Yoshi's got the 4 chain pressure.
What is he committing?
Void committed to full.
Like it's all clear. This could be dangerous.
Oh, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Where's the yellow? Yoshi gambled on yellow?
He gambled on purple, I'm pretty sure, because he couldn't activate his chain. It would cut.
I missed purples. I lost the game.
It's okay. But damn, this is clawing back from Void right now, though. That was 3 rounds in a row. No, starting to give me signs of hope. I'm starting to believe.
What did I say? What did I say?
I don't even remember. I've just been watching the set. Oh god. Oh yeah, Yochi's dead. I think he is. Like, how do you get down from there?
Oh my god.
I am surprised that was still like 4 rows, right? Like 4.5 or like 3.5, 4 rows from Void. That's kind of dirty.
Yeah.
Or clean? Question mark. It is Puyo after all. Wait, what is this form? What the hell is this from Void? Oh, Yoshi's ready though.
That's the carbuncle because it's kind of gooey.
True. That's the fever mode strat right there.
5 chain. Whoa. 2.
Void almost killed himself.
3. Power 4. And then Yoshi's got the follow-up. This is not good.
Yeah, that's it. That's 6-4 though. We saw Yoshi come back from this force to 2. I think Void can do the same, you know. A little push in the right direction. Back to the L shape. Okay. Wait, how's that gonna work on Void's side?
Yeah.
I have to clear it.
Yeah, Void had to clear it.
This is so unfortunate right now.
Oh, Void's letting it rip?
That is so risky.
That's a lot of green.
Wait, there's no purple, he got drowned! It's a skill diff. Skill diff. It's a skill diff. Literally skill diff. No one can say otherwise. How do you know it's a drought? You know why? Skill. Holy crap. I can't believe Void actually just won that round, Kyobi. Ooh. This is a very vertical build from Yoshi right now. This could potentially get punished really hard.
Doink. That's not too bad. That purple
Yeah,
green.
fun.
Oh, that's gonna be a nasty. Oh, hellfire!
Oh, he's gonna force to do a 2. Damn, that's so unfortunate. I think he wanted to complete the tail, but the purple should have just gone to adding his full chain. I'm pretty sure.
Man, tournament point for the first ever Great Tuesday Rumble.
Who's gonna claim that first crown? Looking like Yoshi right now. Pretty dominant winner side, but Void Club barely clutched out that grand finals to force the reset. But look how good this tail is from Yoshi.
Oh, that
but
tail
a lot of ways from the fight.
That tail from Yoshi is really hard to read. What the heck?
It's so good. This is the big issue is there's no good way to fight if you're Yoshi.
Yeah, like right
like-
now. Yeah.
Okay, Void's just gonna extend. I like it. Damn, this is kind of crazy right now.
Oh my god, the yellows into the greens. 3 chain from Yoshi. Yoshi might push back. No, Yoshi loses the trade.
I like that Void's just waiting too, making sure that the trade's actually over before like deciding to pop his main chain. But man, I don't know. Well, there's not a lot of room actually for Yoshi to extend. It's kind of scary.
Yoshi didn't use the double red.
Going for extra damage.
That was an 8 from Void, right?
Yeah, it's just barely an 8. It's a power 8, but there's still so much on the
9.
back half of
The
this
power 9. Oh, that's game.
It is. No. Damn, that's still sending a star versus the power 8. What the hell?
Oh my god.
That was so sick.
That was... And so Ash Ketchum moves on to the next Pokemon League.
Didn't Ash lose every Pokemon League? Except for like the one where like there was only like D-tier trainers? 'Cause no one good was there.
I don't know. All I know is that Ash eventually won.
He won one. It was like the unofficial one, where like they bent the rules for him. It was really weird.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, it's written by the same people like who did the ending for Black and White, which like people hated.
Oh,
I think. And it's
okay.
like it's weird because like, the rest of that series is so good, but the ending is so dog shit.
Bruh.
Unlucky. Yeah, unlucky, man. It's like the Pokemon Classic, right? You can never let them have a real victory. But it's okay, because Yoshi gets the real victory, though. First time winner of the new Great Tuesday Rumble.
Oh man, what a run from Void though. Like, look at that. Void lost 3-8 in winners final. That was a really that must sting a little bit. So to come back and claw back 7-8 in grands to reset the bracket. Oh, spirit of a fighter right there.
He has such a hard match, like, lineup too, right? He played like Bhanu, but it's like Blue Jacks, Billy, Yoshi, into Billy again, back into Yoshi. That is a hard fought, like, losers and like semi-winners run. Whereas Yoshi just looked like impossible to beat until that grand final set. Like, Shiro got close, but the clutch factor from Yoshi is just so powerful.
Yeah, there's no doubt why Yoshi is one of the best players in not Japan, Puyo. Yeah.
But damn. I gotta say, though, I'm very impressed with Blue Jacks' run, too, though. Cause I'd never really seen Blue Jacks play. He almost beat Void, he beats Helio, he beats Shiro, almost beats Billy, and it could have easily been Blue Jacks versus Void we could have saw tonight. Or, like, again, for a second time.
Yeah, Blue Jacks is really strong, holy smokes.
I was so surprised, but man, even if you look at losers, like, no one really, like, had, like, a bad game, right? Like, Snawat still did pretty well, you know, Helio still did pretty well, you know, they got knocked out early. Uwu still did really well. And I wish I could see some more of these matches. I'm gonna have to lurk some player stream VODs.
Yeah. By the way, if any of you guys are interested in Puyo, like, you're watching this craziness and you're like, man, I have no idea what I just watched, but I want to learn how to play this craziness, right? Yo, hey Salted, thanks for the raid.
Hey, what up?
I host Puyo weekly review stream, which happens once a week, usually on Thursdays or Saturdays. This week it's going to be on Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And the best way you can learn when the Puyo weekly review will be happening is you can follow me on Twitter at Kyobi, or you can join my personal Discord, the Puyo Cafe, where we just hang out, and that's also where I post my stream schedules.
And if you want to join GTR bi-weekly on Tuesday, you should join the PuyoTet World Discord.
Yeah, we have a GTR command now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about it already because I was too busy watching the matches.
Yeah, I ninja'd that in while we were streaming.
Oh, you're so sick.
Yeah,
Man,
so
I am like really impressed with everything. Go for it.
Yeah, this was a really amazing first tournament for the Great Tuesday Rumble, and I'm glad it's living up to the name Great because I can't wait for the next one in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of glad it's in 2 weeks. It was like after Frosty's, it would be like basically like the next day after I land, so I get that recoup time before what's it called? Before I get to enter, get off the jet lag.
Yeah, right.
I definitely want to throw some hands. I'm a little sad I actually get to play in this bracket soon enough, though. But I think right, you got the Puyo Weekly on Thursday. You got the PuyoTet World.
Yeah, join PuyoTet World and Puyo Cafe, so you know when GTR is happening and when my Puyo Weekly review stream is happening.
And heads up for Fight Night, not happening this Friday because Frostings is happening, so I moved to Sunday. If you're looking for more Puyo action from the PuyoTet World.
Oh, what stream is that going to be on, actually?
It's on Matchstick Melee. They do all the official like side events for Frosties.
Oh, sick.
So if you like swap mode, then you know you should watch out because we have not seen swap in forever because it has not been run on online because you know swap mode kind of booty online.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Offline swap mode though is kind of lit. I see someone linking Puyo tutorials from Kyobi and I think Yoshi in the event lobby.
Oh.
I see Yoshi's. We should drop Kyobi's in there. Someone should do that. If I had the playlist link.
Hey. Appreciate it.
See.
But yeah, make sure you guys spread the word. Tell everybody about the PuyoTet World. Tell everybody about the weekly review. Let's get more people into this game because, as we all know, Puyo is pretty freaking sick. And honestly, I'm just really glad that there's a lot of people coming through for Puyo again. Because as somebody who was a former Tetris main, I got into Puyo Tetris because I was a Tetris main. And seeing people picking up Puyo in similar road like I did, it makes me happy that there's other people who are getting in. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to everybody continuing to play and leveling up their game. And oh yeah, it's a heavy skill curve, but it's so worth it. Those are the best kinds of video games, if you ask me.
I feel like the heavy part of Puyo really is only at the beginning. I think once you get into mid-tier, it gets a bit easier.
Yeah.
But, I always say, I think people underestimate how many people want to play Puyo on PPT2. I think people got lost in the champion sauce, but you can't beat a good aesthetic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, counting boring. Spell names lit.
The counting helped me out, to be honest, but yeah, I agree too.
Yeah, I think the counting is great for like the international stuff because you know when like all the crazy things are happening, because like that's like the point, right? It's clarity for the viewers.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to like use for the Western scene, like over in like the UN, North America, and even like Europe, I think people really just appreciate stuff that looks cool and sounds cool. And nothing sounds cooler than yelling like tangent or cosine at your opponent or cosmic rectangle.
Cosmic rectangle! Oh man. Squares is better in English. Fight me.
I agree. I like squares as swap mode quote too, where it's like at the very edgy, it doesn't matter to me, like the Scoffy does with it. It's like it's so good.
All right. I don't see anybody really doing Puyo, so I don't know who to raid right now. Do we got anybody?
Let me check. Let's take a look. Who is online? Because I think everyone ended their stream that raid us. I think Yoshi's online.
Yoshi's watching us right now.
Why the hell is Yoshi watching us?
You know what? Yeah, Yoshi, you're live, right? We'll drop him. We'll drop him your way, sure.
Let's go to Yoshi. Watch our kids.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out and enjoying the tournament. We will see you guys for actually the next Puyo Weekly review is this Saturday. So I hope to see you guys this Saturday for some Puyo learning. And we are watching you on my stream. Yeah. Can I create the raid message? Do it, do it, Moose. Do it. Yeah, so Puyo Weekly Review this Saturday. The next Great Tuesday Rumble in 2 weeks. Thank you guys for tuning in. Spread the good word about Puyo. Don't forget to love each other. Stay excellent. Keep doing what you love. You don't have enough energy to hate. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, that's a good raid message.
Oh my god.
Moose.
What?
That's such a good one, Moose. I'm about it.
Alright. We're out of here. Later, nerds.